Welcome to Sonus, a world of magic and mystery. Today you will witness a dwarf, true and noble, a gnome, greedy and sly, a buffalo riding savage man, and a half-orc necromancer, bent to raise the dead. They will set out on a journey, beyond belief and full of adventure. Please, enjoy.
But I had two summons that were helping me out, and then Apicius went down, and then Titus rolled 6 crits, 6 nat 20s,
Yep.
and killed all of them, every single one.
Mm-hmm.
And they went and healed up, went back. We found 2 more undead, killed one of them. I took control of the other one, so now it's like it belongs to me until it dies.
He has a pet.
And we found a tome, and then we were on our way back when we stopped. On our way back to Fenhold.
Yes, and as you're going into Fenhold, you run across Boggin coming into town, finally out of Stormybrook. What was your reasoning for staying around Stormybrook for a couple days, Boggin?
I was tired. I was
You're
just
tired?
really tired.
All right. So you were
Killing
tired.
a priest really takes that out of you, you know.
All right, and you're all sitting outside the gates of Fenhold. We'll
I've already
introduce
set
Nier
my
and Legion pretty soon here, but you set your what?
I already set my skeleton.
Oh yeah. As long as Titus lets you use the buffalo to get into the tree. All right with it.
What?
Is it alright if I used your buffalo to get my undead into a tree so we don't all get attacked when we walk into town?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead. Rufus likes making friends.
Like, how far outside of town do you do this? Like, a couple miles, a mile?
Like 400 feet.
Oh, 400 feet?
Yeah, man, I want to kill as many people as possible with the skeleton before.
Okay.
By chance, I mean, I assume you're gonna have to you're probably gonna make it up. So.
All right. So you guys are sitting outside the gates, chilling.
I'm gonna head in right now.
Alright.
Just return to my. I'm assuming the other 2, or the 3 newbies actually, since Legion hasn't been here in a while. I'm assuming
Wait,
they have stuff to do, so I'm gonna go ahead and start learning some spells. Yeah, we've got Nier.
It's 2.
And
we only have
Boggin.
2 people here.
Well, Burb, you weren't here
Legion
last
here.
session. Sorry.
Okay.
That's what I was saying.
All right. So what did you say you did?
I'm gonna go to the tavern that I was at and start studying spells again.
You're studying spells. Do you do 16-hour study session?
Yes.
Okay. Which spell are you trying to learn?
Burning Hands. Actually, wait. Before I start learning, I want to read the tome.
No, it was the locations of 3 separate graveyards around Fenhold. There's one there, and then there's the one you guys were just at, which is where Burb's token is. And then there's one down here, and then there's a strange dot right here.
All right. Sounds good.
It's not labeled. The other 2 are labeled like yada yada. Here lies the dead of Stormybrook, yada yada. Here lies the dead of Fenhold, yada yada. Here lies the dead of random miscellaneous town. You get the picture, but this circle is unlabeled.
Okay.
And you're studying for this whole day. Give me the 35% chance roll, which D100. As he is studying this entire day, Boggin and Titus, you're walking into town, right? And
Right.
you get approached by a man in gray robes. He's got them kind of folded inside his robes, and he has kind of like a bald spot on top of his head. He looks kind of gaunt, kind of unhealthy, and he goes up to you and says, "May I burden you for a moment, lads?
Sure.
Oh, sure.
See what he has to say.
You look well-traveled. Would I be right in assuming so?" He looks to the
Reasonably.
buffalo and the dwarf. Well, I happen to have 2 young priests in training who have been hoping to go out and see the world in adventure. Would you just so happen to be okay with taking them along with you? Perhaps?
Well, shoot. Rufus and I are always up to make more friends.
Wait.
Good, follow me!
Wait. Where are could I like technically hear this out the window of my tavern?
You could, before you go to study, you could do this.
Yeah. I want to be listening here.
Alright. Sure. And
I
he's...
will.
Okay.
I want to pull them aside, like pull the two newbies aside here, and I want to ask some questions before we hop into this mess.
You haven't met them yet, but he's leading you to the local temple to meet them.
Okay.
Alright, you go to the local temple. It's a regular old temple to, I believe, Sonus? Sonar. To Sonar, the sun god. There's a big embroidered sun on the front, and there's pillars. Just imagine like ancient Rome, like 4 of them in the front, and a nice staircase that leads to the first story of the temple. And inside, you see... What do we see? Trap Otto and Mathis? Mathin?
Correct.
What do we see?
Oh, that's probably my time.
Yeah.
Oh. I would be sitting there praying to the god Alistair.
Okay, what do you look like, though? What does Mathis look like? What is he wearing? That kind of thing.
I'm gonna
It's Mathin.
first. I'm gonna make a commotion
Mathin.
and like have you guys ever played Dark Souls and Solaire when he
No.
does his Y pose? I'm just gonna yell praise the sun and do that.
All right. This man comes in and yells, "Praise the sun!" He is in dark robes. He is a half-orc.
Kind of like hold up, I got this. It's kind of like this. It's in the Discord. Once it loads.
Oh man, my Discord's been so shitty.
DM shit?
I
Okay.
would be.
All right. So, what do you look like, Near?
I am also on my knees on a soft mat, praying to what god am I praying to again?
Galandor, the god of magic and
Poser.
knowledge.
Galandor, the god of. Okay, I'm praying to Galandor. I am a male elf with a feminine body figure, and yeah, that's that. That's that. That's basically what you see. I'm just praying female body figure, but I'm male elf.
So is that why you're a trap?
Yeah.
Female, in parentheses, male.
All right.
Well, shoot, that one over there is kind of pretty.
Oh.
Whew. All right. So the older man goes, Trap and Mathin, would you please explain to these men that you would like to adventure with them and ask them nicely?
I would like to accompany you. It is very dusty and old in this cabin here, in this church here, and I really don't want to be kept here any longer than I have to. I've been training really hard, and I would like to see the world.
I'm gonna pull him aside, like way aside.
The
out of
two new people?
as far actually, no, just trap. I'm gonna do it one at a time. I'm gonna pull him outside where no one else can hear us.
Are you pulled outside, and the gray robe man kind of gives you an eye, Rotund, as you pull him into the outside of the temple. Okay.
So who else is in the
What
temple
are
at the
your
moment?
What are your thoughts on necromancy?
Not really into it. Why?
How against it are you?
I really don't like doing anything against what my god.
Galandor's cool with necromancy.
Okay. I'm really going against what the god wills.
So Galandor is just all things magic. Oh, actually, what is your god? I should ask, since technically I can't know that. It's metagaming.
Galandor.
Galandor, yeah, that's the one.
Mhm.
My god is Galandor.
Galandor is in support of all magics, from what I know.
Yes, he is.
So you should be fine with necromancy, correct?
He doesn't have to be. His god is.
I'm still not really keen in that area as of now.
So as long as you weren't practicing, you won't really like stop. Say, just as hypothetically, me.
Yes.
All right, I'm cool with you joining us. Go ahead and go back inside and send your other buddy out here.
All right, you guys are all seeing Rotund pick out these guys one by one. Do you see him come back in for Matin? What?
That's me.
Does anyone do anything, or are they just watching this happen?
They're kind of confused, and they kind of want to get us out of there.
All right, you're pulled aside, Mathin, with Rotund.
So, what are your thoughts on necromancy?
It's like a first date thing, like speed dating.
Do you know our Lord and Savior necromancy?
All right. So, what are your thoughts, Mathin?
I do not support necromancy.
Do you? Is it like is it like a passive not support? Like, oh, you know, I don't really agree with it, but to each their own type thing, or is it like I will murder your family if you do this?
If you use it to break a law, I will fight you. But if you're just practicing it, I don't think I have a problem with it. I don't.
All right, I think I can work with that. I'm a necromancer, letting you know now.
I guess when you asked me what you thought of necromancy.
It's like someone has to introduce themselves, like, I got herpes, you know?
I'm a registered sex offender.
That kind of thing, yeah.
So you know.
All right.
My nickname is Easy Clap.
So you, after that, I assume you are all together in this temple, and you are free to do as you will. You have a couple of things on the agenda, I believe.
I'm gonna tell Titus and actually, wait, yeah, Boglin's with us now. I'm gonna tell him that I'm cool with them existing.
All right.
In our realm.
We're cool.
My big question is,
on board. Let's go.
why would a necromancer want to praise the sun when they walk into the temple?
What
Bro, I was doing it just to be mean. Like I was doing it out of disrespect.
What's on the agenda?
I'm gonna ask them as well. What do they do? Like, what are their abilities? What are their spells?
Huh.
They look at you kind of like dead-eyed, and it's
He's like
just like,
sitting there, just kind of like scratching his head, like.
Personally, I found the more healing people and helping people to be my passion.
all right.
Oh, sick, dude.
Speaking of which, what are your spells for the day, Legionnaire and Trap? You get 2, just message them to me, or post them in the Roll20 if you want.
Or tell us, because I kind of want to know.
That too.
Emotion read and thought capture.
Alright.
Cure light wounds and command.
Can we make thought capture like if we find a whore, we can just say, "Hey, get captured."
Yeah.
You have no idea what thought capture does at the moment, so it could possibly do that. Who knows?
Where is thought capture? I want to read it.
In the school of thought for pre-spells.
School of slut.
Thought, not thought. Okay.
Yeah, thought, not thought. You're fucking idiot.
All right, guys. So you're sitting around. What do you want to do?
I want to walk up to Boggin Woodfinger.
Okay. You walk up to the dwarf.
Just towering over me. Wait, how tall are elves?
I'm like,
Is he towering
elves
over
are
me?
like-
I don't know.
Elves are really
He's
tall.
taller than you. No, elves are shorter than humans.
Oh, really? In this world? Okay.
I'm 4'1".
Oh, we're seeing eye to eye, dude.
You're a very short elf.
Holy fuck.
He's also
You're
a trap.
tiny. What the fuck?
He is a very small
Like
elf.
an ant.
Wait, how tall is he?
4'1".
Well, he did say he was a very feminine man.
Hmm. He is on the very short side of elfhood. He's approaching where they might call him a dwarf elf, but it's okay. So
Oh, so like not a real person.
So eventually, the parishioner, the priest, goes, "Well, I wish you all luck. Maybe one day you'll slay that basilisk."
Dank.
Okay.
So,
Um,
do I not get to talk to Boggin Woodfinger?
Oh yeah, talk to him. Talk to him.
Okay.
Huh.
What's the deal with the necromancer?
Alright, my Discord's being AIDS. I can't
Wait,
hear
wait.
anything. I didn't hear
doesn't know
anything that was just said.
Boggin doesn't know about my. He hasn't been partied with me while I was doing necromancy.
Okay.
Metagaming.
He doesn't know he doesn't know.
He saw you make a dead person talk.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, that was right.
hit there.
Yeah, he hasn't seen you raise any animals, and I believe you have the ones you have right now hidden.
Yeah, they're in my
So
moment.
he has seen you make a dead person talk.
That might have just been a meme. That might have been an illusion. You never know. He doesn't know for sure.
Well, that's what Boggin saw. That's all. I mean. So what do you say, Boggin?
I don't know. It's pretty necromancy to me.
Hey, what's the deal with
All
the
right.
necromancer? He's pretty necromancy to me.
All right.
So who is your leader? Who's the head of the party?
Ooh.
Wait, so what did the
I
fucking
mean,
trap ask me?
He asked you what's up with the necromancer, and he
Yeah,
pointed
said
to
that
the
was
half-orc.
pretty necromancy.
I don't know. He has a habit of killing people though, so
What do
you
you
know,
mean?
just kills people. He just does it. Who fucking knows?
Wait, Boggin, how did you know about that? You weren't there.
Oh yeah, I wasn't. Never mind. Just kidding.
Wow.
Metagaming.
I thought it was there. I forgot that it wasn't. Fuck.
You
He has a
know,
habit of-
a
he has
tavern
habit of-
spontaneously combusted while he was around. That's all you know.
Back-
location he's visited suddenly combusting into flame. It's just strange.
And depending on what Titus is talking about, you might know that he and Titus and Apiesis may have murdered a wizard.
Titus just disappeared.
He may have crashed. He says
Holy
it's just
shit,
Wait,
he's a
didn't I-
magician.
wait. Oh wait, no. Okay, the old man. Okay, never mind.
Oh
I
yeah,
thought
his
the old man was a
Discord
wizard.
is
Never mind.
crashed.
There it
Welcome
is.
back.
All right. So,
Okay, I'm back.
all right. So, do you guys? How long do you sit here conversing among yourselves?
Well, I'm leaving already. I want to go and
He's gone.
I've done my duty for the day.
All right.
Go read some books.
So he is going to
Nerd!
research spells, and
Yep.
you guys are in this temple to Sonar.
Alright, I'm gonna go. Wait, do we? I'm gonna ask the party that's here with us. Do we know where the basilisk is?
Actually, wait. Can I decline my book reading?
Can you decline what?
Can I not do my book reading?
Sure. Yeah.
When you heard about the basilisk, you got excited, didn't want to do it anymore.
I mean, we've been wanting to kill the basilisk since we got here.
Alright.
So,
well,
for those of you who don't know, you would all have passing knowledge being in Fenhold for probably more than a day. This basilisk has turned people to stone in this mine that it's in, right? So it's in this mine. It's like there's big signs that have a big X on them for most of the signs because most people can't read or write. So it's like, do not go there because it's turning people to stone. It's a lizard and it turns motherfuckers straight to stone.
And it's
So I wouldn't know where it is.
I'm gonna go collect my
All
stuff
of
in
you
my
pretty
room.
much know where it is at this point, yeah.
okay. So
Alright,
it's just in a mine, right?
Just right outside the town.
Okay,
like
I
one or
can
two
lead
I'm
miles.
gonna go to
guys
that
to it.
priest. I'm gonna
Wait,
go to that
wait.
priest, right?
Yeah.
Wait, Mr. DM.
What's up?
I wanted to go grab my assorted things out of my room, including my two summons, and I want to just come on out.
Okay,
I'm gonna stick with the party instead of reading my books.
that's fine.
I'm also gonna go up to Titus and say, hey, there's this dot on this tome. I think we should go check it out.
What? I wasn't listening.
We're gonna. I was talking to you because you're the only one that I really know here right now. But there's this dot on this tome where everything else is labeled, but this isn't labeled. And I want to go check it out.
This dot.
Yeah, sure. I'm gonna have to go look at some stuff.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, I can't read that doohickey there, but
Boggin, were you trying to do something?
Yeah. I want to go up to the priest and start asking questions about the basilisk. Like, does he have any idea how it could, not get turned to stone?
Well, my son, it is a very concerning thing. For that creature is not one of Sonar's beloved. It has turned many an adventurer that has sought to kill it into stone. I personally have no idea, but I believe those that study magic could have some possible clue. I know Hell, the local court wizard, I believe she specializes in the school of divination, may have some knowledge for you. She is an elf, and I have heard strange rumors about her, but regardless, she may know more than me.
All right, fuck yeah, let's go. Let's go talk to her.
We already talked to her.
Wait, did we?
Yeah, we did
Rotan
it
did.
yesterday. Basically, she said that theoretically, undead would not be able to be turned into stone because they aren't like living things.
Huh.
I asked her how to kill it, and she said I should hit it.
Yeah, and that was also one of the things that was said.
Were you having this conversation right by the cleric, the priest that you just?
Yeah, I figured we wouldn't go up.
He goes,
just like,
yes, undead seem to be immune from what I've heard, but of course that is an evil thing to do, to raise the dead. Such creatures should never be used in such a way.
I'm not gonna like imply that I'm doing it, but I'm gonna say, well, sometimes doing what's wrong is the only way to get something done right.
An interesting perspective on the text of Sonar.
I wasn't
Now-
Sonar. That's my own personal opinion.
how
Sonar
deep is it, like,
controls your
in the
personality.
mine?
Oh,
Sonar.
it's only about 60 feet deep. I wasn't very old by the time the Basilisk took over. It was said that some
Shit, it's been there for a
smugglers were trying to smuggle it into Fenhold for some dastardly reason, of course. We're not sure why. No one is, unless Count Blade is hiding it from us. He is quite the evil man. I don't trust him. He snorts.
So what exactly is a
Aren't we
basilisk?
employed for that guy?
Problem.
You have passing knowledge of it. You're not actually studying what it is. You know, it's like a big lizard that has turned people with its eyes into stone. If you look straight into its eyes, there's a large possibility you're turning the stone.
It's kind of like a Medusa type deal.
Yeah, but I mean,
so
you don't know either much about it.
I've been really wanting to look it up, but I don't want to be accused of metagaming.
I mean, you guys can go read about it or ask Eat Helmore.
Can I read Google?
No. You do not have access to the medieval interwebs right now.
Can I go to the library and access the medieval interwebs?
I speak lizard.
There is no local library in Fenhold.
Library.
But is there a library?
In Fenhold? No. We talked about Waypike. There is a library in Waypike.
Is there a library in Windpike?
Waypike.
Yes, there's a library in Waypike.
There's
But,
both a library and a library.
Yeah, I believe you asked Eat Hell about that last time, and she said there was.
no, I was making fun of you for something, but don't worry about it.
Oh, okay.
Are we talking about libraries?
Yes, libraries.
God damn it.
Libraries.
Yeah, library. Anyway, so what do you guys do? You are in the town of Fenhold still.
All right, wait. Quick question:
in the temple.
Are we employed to Count Blade?
Not
Does
as
that
of
happen ever?
not as of
Okay,
yet.
let me just erase that then.
No, you will be employed. Don't worry.
Okay, well, we will eventually, but whatever. Like,
Wait, we will?
so where's this Count Blade fellow? I'm asking the priest this. Does he know? Do you know? I mean,
Isn't he in the castle right now?
He is and he kind of gestures his hand towards the keep in the center of town.
well, figure we should probably go try and talk to him.
Hey, what is that keep made out of?
See, like, since apparently if
It's
they
made
were
out of
trying to
stone.
smuggle it for him,
Darn. Stone doesn't burn that well.
All right, you go to see Count Blade.
Yep.
All right, you all go to see Count Morin Blade.
Will they let me in to see him? So,
As you approach the gates, you see the guard that you saw
pretty
before.
disgusting.
I believe his name was Bart. Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, Bart. Bart the guard. And he says, "Halt! What is your business with Count Blade or whoever else resides in our keep here?"
Just want to have a chat.
just inquire.
I am
about the
going
basilisk.
to... Oh. So you'd like to speak to Eid Hell?
No, we wanted to speak to Blade. We already
Oh,
spoke to him.
pretty elf lady? Yeah, sure, we can talk to her again.
No, we're trying to talk to
Blade.
Count Blade himself.
We are trying
Someone
to get
mentioned
information
he
on the
was-
The
basilisk.
Count is very busy. Eid Hell, I'm sure, could suit your needs much more. Why do you want to see the Count specifically about the Basilisk?
Because we already talked to Eid Hill about the Basilisk, and we want more information on it from an experienced fighter.
He looks behind him. He yells, Gerald! Gerald! Go get Count Morin! Morin Blade! And you hear footsteps behind the gate. And eventually, you see someone come out of the gate. He is 5'4", kind of a plump build. He's balding on the top of his head. He's got bright blue eyes. And he looks to be around like 35, maybe 36.
Human, I'm assuming?
And he is wearing fine clothes, all purple. And he goes, "Why do you seek my counsel? You wanted something about the basilisk?"
I'm going to say, hey there, shortstop.
Oh my god.
He narrows his eyes. He looks to his guard. "Why have you..." He looks back to you. "Say that again and I'll have your tongue cut out, and I'll hang you from the walls."
That'd be cool.
Alright,
Well, I mean, that's kind of mean. What about freedom of speech, you cunt?
He gestures a hand, and you see Bart go to grab your arm.
Actually?
I get in between them. I go, hey, whoa. Like, I'm not responsible for this guy, but what I really sought you for is to ask you a question about the basilisk. Now, someone mentioned to us that the basilisk was smuggled into this town for purposes, or you orchestrated the smuggling of the basilisk into this town.
Who told you that?
I'm not gonna name names. That's probably a bad idea. I don't want anyone to get hurt.
Oh, it's fine. I won't hurt them.
DM.
What's up?
Can I roll a perception check to see how many guards there are around us?
Sure, yeah.
That's definitely the
That's below. That's a successful.
That's a
roll.
pass.
Words
Yeah,
of
no,
man
you
who
see
really
Bart,
wants to hurt.
you see Gerald behind the count, and then down the street a little ways you see a guy patrolling in leather armor. You assume he's just a regular city guard or town guard. He doesn't seem to be wearing the colors of the count like these other two guards are.
My God,
How many
this would drive me
peasants
nuts.
are there around here?
How many what?
Like peasants or just like civilians?
Oh, there's a whole bunch. There's a cart going down the street, and you see a couple people sitting outside a house.
Any armed guards?
Any what?
Armed guards.
No, it's just like peasants. They're just walking around.
I mean, like, are there any merchants that would have armed
No.
guards? It's a wagon.
You see a
Okay.
cart with like grain in it, and an old man kind of whipping a donkey along the road.
Okay.
Are they beans, is it?
All right, hang on. I'll be right back. Like 1 second. I'm gonna get on my phone.
Okay. Yeah. Why? Were you gonna do something, Rotund?
I'm just
Okay.
taking
well,
stock of the potential
was
fight.
talking to
Insulting Count.
he was talking to Bird. You there, Bird?
Yeah.
All right. So Morin Blade goes, "I'd really like to know who told you that, but why do you seek out the basilisk?"
Because we want to kill it.
Well, it's been causing the town trouble.
Somewhat.
I'm assuming.
I assume there's quite the treasure down there after many an adventurer has sought it out.
Yeah.
True.
But
True.
I also
That's a pretty good
want to
incentive
kill it.
as well.
Aye, it is.
And generally, it's a safety hazard. What if little Timmy wanders down there one day?
Most
No?
children are advised to stay away from the creature that turns people to stone. I do see it as an
Most
issue, and I would approve of you slaying such a thing, as I approve of any other adventurer.
I'm gonna ask him if was there like a
And
payout or
perhaps, if you prove yourself, I might have need of your services. I have some... He rubs his hands together. Delicate task for you to... one such as yourselves to deal with, but I need to know your...
I'm gonna say in a very
Able.
loud voice, "Oh shoot, we're great at delicate tasks."
I'm gonna ask him if there's a bounty on the basilisk right now. Like, will we be getting paid by the town?
There's no bounty, but I'm sure the treasure that lies within its lair would be enough to justify killing it. After all, I've seen 5 separate different groups of adventurers try to slay the thing. Or
How
not
many
seen, but heard they went in and never came back. Or 1 or 2 came back telling of tales of their friends turned to stone before the eyes of the basilisk.
Could we get some guards to go with us to slay this beast?
My guards wouldn't do no such thing. You're welcome to ask. Doubt they would.
Could they be bribed?
He narrows his eyes at you. Bribing my guards is a criminal offense, just
Sorry,
as
could they be paid?
what the guards do on their free time is no business of mine. Nor do I care.
Could you be bribed?
He narrows his eyes and looks around, and he sees like a holy symbol on Mathin's neck, and he's like, "Of course not. I obey all laws of the kingdom of Valridian."
I saw you just eye that holy symbol. What if we got you that?
Why would I want his holy symbol?
I don't know. You eyed it. You looked like you were pretty greedy.
You are
there,
not
buddy.
taking the holy symbol.
I did no such thing.
You're
All
tripping,
right.
Doc.
Look, do you have any tips, anything you know of that would aid us in defeating this basilisk?
Don't look it in the eyes, whatever you do.
Sunglasses.
Dude, you're right, dude. You just
Even those who believe themselves to be better-minded at not looking into its eyes found themselves looking into it, is what I've heard.
guys, sunglasses.
Yeah, let me-
Now, I
you
did
have any
hear
cloth?
one man tried to approach him with a blindfold. That was an interesting idea, but I heard he got his head bitten off by the basilisk.
Huh.
Mostly because he probably couldn't see. But he didn't get turned to stone, so, I mean, perhaps a better fate?
Have there
Do
been
you think
any
the
stories?
opacity of the blindfold matter? Do you think being able to see through the blindfold, like...
I think if you can see through
it
the
slightly-
blindfold, then you probably can be turned to stone. I'm not an expert, though. You'd have to speak to Eat Hell if you want a more educated perspective on such things.
Are there any exceptionally depressed people in the city do you know of that could help us out with a specific task?
Depressed?
Sorry, someone specifically a down person, someone who's just
Looking to get
you know,
turned to
they're
stone?
kinda sad.
They wouldn't mind dying. No, not necessarily turned to stone. Just experiment.
Yeah,
Potentially.
just maybe they'll find like a new purpose in life, like helping us defeat such a horrible creature.
Many peasants would do a lot for large amounts of gold.
What
Some
about
more
small
stupid, the more drunk, the more stupid, it seems, but, please don't kill my peasants or feed them to the basilisk as experiments. I receive income based off of their taxes, you know.
All right, how about
It's quite important to me.
we take one? We take the run. Okay, we find a run. Would that be acceptable? Just
What
one.
about
Just one.
like really poor dude that doesn't really give you that much money?
Whatever my peasants do is up to them.
All right.
Wait,
Let's
wait.
go
I
find a
prefer
peasant.
you not kill productive members of society, and I'd appreciate it.
I don't think it's right that we're trying to kill people.
We aren't. They're helping
We
us
are.
with science.
Is that good?
Ideally,
Yeah, great.
this person will walk out alive.
I'd
We
hope
aren't trying to
so,
kill
and he gives you a look. Anyway, do you need anything else, or can I go back? I'm going back to my things. And he just storms back into the keep.
Can I like throw a rock at him or something? Not actually. I'm kidding.
Give me a
I'm kidding.
D20.
Command.
I'm not gonna do it. It'd be funny though.
Now that I think more about it, we probably shouldn't take a peasant,
Oh wait, can I enlarge him?
because I feel like no matter what, they're probably going to
Do
die.
you start casting the enlarge spell?
I'm kind of debating. If you're really funny, hey, you're a little bit taller now.
You only have your animate dead left for today, if you do.
Did I already use enlarge?
Animate dead?
No. No, I'm not gonna do it. That'd be too much. Be hilarious.
Okay. Yeah, you're standing out the side the gates of the keep in Fenhold with Bart looking at you, kind of like amazed how you just talked to the count. He's like, he whispers over to Titus. He says, "What's up with them?
I have no fucking clue.
You're very insightful."
Yeah.
Okay. And then he kind of like looks around nervously, holding his spear and his shield, kind of a little bit shakily. What do you guys do?
Let's go kill the bass kiss.
I don't want to do that. Right.
We should probably come up with a plan before we go in there.
I want to
I
go
got a
find
plan.
other-
We hit it.
It's not just as simple as hitting, though.
But
If
but
you-
but the pretty elf lady said we could just hit it and it would die.
Hey, would you let your buffalo die in the name of justice, Titus?
Hell nah, Rufus is my best friend.
Now,
What if he came back?
yeah, what if we just blindfolded? Nah.
No. What we do is we kill Rufus, and then I animate him.
Nah.
we-
You don't talk about killing my Rufus.
What about Beans?
Or Beans. I love Beans. I love Rufus more, but I need Beans. He carries all my stuff.
What if we buy you
Can I
a
go?
new... Oh wait, we could just buy a new donkey. Okay.
Hang on. Somewhat meta question that I assume my character would know about. Do pets exist? Like outside like
Yes.
Rufus, obviously that's more like livestocky. But
What
like,
do you mean, like pets? Like
can we go
a
buy a
dog.
pet?
you could go buy like a donkey, dog. You know, depends. What are you looking to buy
Oh,
them
shit.
for?
I was gonna blindfold an animal
Oh, interesting.
with like a partially like see-through blindfold.
Yeah, no, there are multiple livestock for sale in the city. Are you looking for anything in particular?
Something that can walk forward.
Something that's cheap, something that's going to look at the baskets in the eye, and hopefully something that isn't just gonna instant die.
So,
Also,
are you
this
looking
thing
for
is
something you
possible
can
to-
tell it what to do, or are you looking for like a steer you can just kick its ass and like walk into the basilisk lair?
Either or, really.
Whatever cheaper.
Yeah, just whatever's cheaper.
All right, hold on. So, the cheapest would probably be like a goat would be a gold
what
piece.
What is the basilisk eating?
A gold piece.
Yeah, a gold piece for a goat.
Alright, let's go find someone who has some livestock.
Well, the only person I know that had livestock we killed.
Oh, there's plenty of people around here. You go like less than a mile outside of town, you'll find someone who has goats.
Okay.
I live in Fenhold. I know where that would be. Someone would be.
You live in Fenhold? Or what?
I lived. Wasn't I at the temple
Sure.
when you got me?
Yeah, you could have been here for like a day. It's really your choice. It's your
true.
backstory. But either way, it's easy to find someone who sells goats, cows, pigs, all that. So do you want to buy a goat? You approach a
Yeah,
farmer.
I'll just buy a goat.
He goes, "I'll sell you a goat for 1 gold piece. How about that?" How about that?
Sold!
Okay, he sells you
Slide
a
of
goat,
gold
and
piece.
you receive a goat in your arms. It's nice and goaty.
Okay,
I'm
I
Looks to be female when you look at its underparts.
Hey, put it down so you don't get detached.
so I take my rope, I tie like a makeshift like
Leash.
collar type deal around it, like yeah, leash.
Okay.
And I like take a bit of cloth that I have. I think I have cloth, right? Do I have cloth?
Probably.
Like I don't have cloth.
It's pretty easy
Well-
to find a piece of cloth. You can just rip off a piece of cloth somewhere. And,
Yeah.
do you
okay,
tie it
alright,
around its eyes?
No, I tied it around my eyes first to see
Okay.
if I can see through it.
No, you can't see through it. Fine.
I can. Okay. So I tied it around the goat's eyes.
All right.
We've
And
got
I-
quite
and I-
a
and I-
distance before we get to the.
Yeah, and we just
You head over to the mine.
just start heading over
okay.
to the mine.
Wait,
Eventually-
wait, I'm gonna go get my undead soldier.
Okay, he's still in the tree.
Okay, I'm gonna call him down and I'm gonna grab my spare cloak and like put it over
He
him.
flops down to the ground, and you put your cloak over him.
Yep.
Okay.
Not like the one I'm wearing. Like I have
yeah.
a spare one that I'll just.
So, like, it's very clear that this is not a human, right? Like, it's rattling. First off, are you playing?
rattling?
Because it's a skeleton. It's like bones, right? And
Wait,
like,
it's
magically
worthless now.
enchanted together. And
I'm
so
gonna tell everybody to keep yelling as we walk.
okay, it like
Wait,
you can
wait,
see
so
it's
the
got
skeleton
skeletal
worthless?
feet, right? Like your robes don't cover your feet generally.
I was assuming it had like leather boots on or something.
No, it was a naked skeleton with a shield and a short sword.
I'm gonna distance myself from the skeleton. I'll
Okay.
I'll pass on that.
I will also distance myself.
I'm
along
gonna
the body with
like
these.
I'll just take some cloth and like tie up its or like wrap up its feet.
Okay,
I
it
would
stumbles
follow-
forward. If it tries to follow you, it stumbles because you tied up its feet.
No, I didn't like tie it up. Like I wrapped them.
Oh, okay, like foot wraps.
Like foot wraps. Yeah.
Okay. You'll probably be getting perception checks from any guards you come across to see if that's a skeleton.
What?
That's-
Why? Why would they assume that it's a skeleton from a distance? If it was really close, I would
That's
imagine.
skeletonous.
To see
Just
if it's a
spooky, dude.
skeleton. They're not
I
assuming.
think it's like passive
But
perception.
it's easy to notice, right? Like, one, its like head is somewhat visible, and you can see like a skeletal neck, right? Like, imagine you're wearing a cloak in broad daylight, and you could see inside the hood, and inside that hood was like a skeletal face. It's noticeable, right?
Can I cut off his face?
That would kill it. Like, it's a it doesn't have any flesh. It's a skeleton.
Yeah, but like if I just cut off like its frontal features, does it actually like need to
It
see
takes damage if you do that.
Okay, never mind.
Okay. So,
How much health does it have, by the way? I need to add that to my list.
give me a D8 if you want, and then that'll be its HP. But you guys are heading over to the mines. As you approach, you see signs with big X's on them. They're red X's, look like red paint. And eventually you get closer and you see the entrance, and outside are people who are encased in stone. You see one guy with a sword, like looks like he's about to strike something. He's got a shield in his front arm. And then you see like a man with a spellbook open, and he's like, his hands are up in the air doing like kind of maybe like a casting motion. And then you see a couple of peasant boys who look to have been holding their arms up in fear.
I'm gonna go jack that spell book.
I'm gonna walk a little bit into mine, maybe like 10, 20 feet, and then just like kick the goat down. Like, okay, I'm gonna keep
Okay.
like, because yeah, I got the 50 feet of rope,
Can I,
so I'm just gonna send the goat in, and I'm just
Alright.
gonna wait.
So,
Dungeon Master,
yes.
can I thought capture the people who are turned into stone to try and get like a reading of what their mind or what went on in their mind before death?
Do you get only one thought? How many thoughts do you get?
It says
I'm thought too. Red thought, blue thought.
it's a magnet that attracts thought objects in close proximity. So anyone that's within 10 yards, I get
Okay.
like
I love this. I
a
love this
thought
spell
of
set.
what happened.
Okay.
Every 10 yards.
Almost
you get a-
every thought is, oh my god, that lizard has such big teeth in those eyes, and then it stops.
Okay,
Is there-
gotcha.
Are there any unique thoughts, or
Uh,
is there a special thought around here?
one man was
One thought,
thinking
two
about
thought.
casting a magic missile.
Red thought, blue thought.
Did I actually jack his tome? 'Cause I
No, it's encased in stone. So,
actually-
like,
did you
how
actually
do,
jack
what do
him
you
off?
what do you try and do to get it like?
No, I figured that it would only turn the physical.
No, it turned him and everything he was holding to stone.
Okay, never mind.
It's pretty hardcore, dude.
We're gonna be
If
probably
everything's
breaking
stone,
these guys
that
up.
means
Wait, there's not gonna be
it's
any loot.
magic. It's not like a curse. It's magic that's
So-
doing it.
While you were casting that spell, I believe Burb was sending the goat down on a rope.
Wait, what spell? Oh, that's steel. Sorry.
Yeah, or sorry, Nier was casting the spell.
Hey, what's
So-
my skeleton's AC?
Can you give me a perception check, Burb?
Hey,
Yeah.
D20.
30.
What's up?
What is my AC for the skeleton?
I believe it is 10, unless you put armor on it.
Was that good or bad? I can't remember.
Well, I don't
Am I trying to roll low?
If it
for
kept its
perception or
shield,
high?
it is 9.
Stat checks are low.
You want below your stat. Where is it?
Fuck.
13. No, you hear it ba, 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 and then it just stops.
Damn.
All right, I'm gonna pull on the rope a bit.
You pull on the rope,
So if I heard
and
it
you're like,
stop, right?
you hear a shh as you hear stone hit against stone.
Hey,
Well, there goes the
last thing-
blindfold theory.
last I checked.
Oh wait, it was blindfolded? Hold on.
Yeah,
I forgot it was blindfolded. Never mind. That doesn't happen.
Okay.
Hey guys,
I just imagine stone.
Yeah,
sliding.
I forgot it was blindfolded.
goats
You,
don't.
you
pop.
hear frantic. What noise do goats make? I don't know.
It's kind of like screaming. It's kind of like screaming if it's like.
That's what you hear as the
Yeah.
you hear more panicked.
All right, I'm just
And
gonna
then
pull on
it's-
the rope.
You pull on the rope. Okay.
I'm gonna pull on the rope and try and get him
You
back.
pull on the rope, and I'm gonna need you give me another
I'm gonna
perception
turn
check.
around. I'm gonna turn around and like kind of back away really far. But I'm gonna leave. So I'm gonna leave
That's
all
a
of my
pass.
undead.
All right. As you're pulling it forward, you see the goat. It's dead. Its throat's been ripped out, and it's dragging a blood trail. And behind it, you hear this before you see it. It's a fairly dark cave. You hear thump, thump.
All right,
Thump.
fuck that. Drop the rope. Run.
Thump.
I'm out.
I'm
All right.
gonna drop all of my skeletons and dip.
But I'm
Like,
gonna put a blindfold on.
Run.
You put a blindfold
Yeah.
on.
I'm gonna drop all of my
Yeah,
skeletons.
just
on the
just a
ground
simple
and run.
cloth one, like the one I put on the goat, like one I can partially see through, right?
So you put all your skeletons down and run.
And not like run so far away that they couldn't hear me, but somewhere where I couldn't be seen.
Okay. Do you give orders?
I'm gonna say guard this area.
Okay. What do you? What does everyone else do?
Running.
You're running.
I'm running alongside Bog and just not wanting to look back.
Okay.
All right, I'm not booking all the way out. I'm just going back to the mouth because I was like in the cave a bit,
Oh yeah,
Alright,
okay.
you just go to the mouth?
I was just staying at the
just
mouth.
so I can buy some time to fashion a cloth blindfold, and put it on myself.
Okay. So
Wait,
you put
so
on a
you
cloth
aren't
blindfold. Mathin's
scattering?
running. What are you
Wait,
doing
I
here?
thought Bird was running. That's the only reason I ran.
Okay. We have time here.
Bird's not running. I'm gonna stand there.
Okay. You all stand at the front of the cave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Burb fashion. You see Burb fashion a blindfold around his eyes.
I'm gonna motion for other people to start doing that too. Like, put a blindfold on.
Wait, but you guys aren't gonna be able to fight if you can't see.
Must
You
have
can partially
blindfolded.
see through it.
All right. So. And
It's thin.
I would like you all to give me initiative, which is a D10 plus whatever action you're trying to do. Have initiative modifiers. Most spells are 1. It says on the spell what the initiative casting time is.
Got a 6.
9.
Right, I'm just readying my sword, right? So that's 5. Okay.
Titus
Wait.
got a 9.
You want me to roll for all of my dead
I'm
stuff?
also 7.
Titus, where are you right now?
I figured I was at the mouth of the cave with everyone else.
Okay. You're all at the mouth of this cave. So it's only like... The mouth of the cave only extends like 20 feet. Who's in the front? Like 3 people can fit in the front.
I'll be in the front.
I'll take the
Do you have a
front.
map for us? Do you have a map for us?
Yeah, I'm preparing it with your tokens. Give me a sec.
Wait,
I
hold
want to
on.
be towards the back.
Right?
What am I rolling for here?
What action are you gonna do?
I'm just gonna follow behind, safe.
We're entering combat right now. So like, are you going to use a weapon? Are you going to start casting another spell?
Oh, okay. I'm gonna have my slingshot. So what do I roll for that?
D10 plus whatever your initiative modifier for that. That would be speed on your character sheet.
Okay.
So what did you roll? 8 Legion.
I just rolled to put anything beside it.
Okay. What action are you gonna do?
Probably be stepping back as far as I can.
Okay, so that'd just be a base D10. Boggin, what did you roll?
9.
9. All right.
Did you get mine?
6. Yep.
Let me. Do you want me to roll for my skeletons?
They will go on your initiative, like
I gotcha.
usual.
So I'm just rolling a 10-sided die.
We all got blindfolded, right?
These will be your skeletons today. You had 3, right?
Yep. We'll make one of them an actual skeleton since I have an actual skeleton.
Yeah, they're all technically skeletons, I believe. Here we
Well,
go.
the other 2 are like rats. We had rats before for them.
So there's your skeleton. Is he in the front?
I mean, he was kind of over by where I was, so probably yeah, that's probably about right. But maybe like 1 space back by Titus.
How many of you follow Burb's example with the blindfold?
I guess
Oh,
I
yeah.
did. 'Cause he said to,
Rip
and
the-
I'm sitting somewhere out of sight, so I didn't.
All right.
I'm not going to because I have a slingshot that I need to use.
That rat.
would have followed it.
Where is your monster rat?
Do we incur any kind of penalty for being partially blindfolded?
Yes, you get at a -4, I believe, to hit
And
from whatever your usual
Yeah.
modifier is.
So I'm the plus on the D10 is what?
The plus on the D10 is whatever your action you're trying to do, so it's your speed. Here, I'll check it for you.
Speed.
Your weapon speed for sling is 6, so it'd be D10 plus 6.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Why do I have a 7? I thought I got rolled an 8 or 9.
I haven't changed yours yet.
Oh, okay.
9. Rolled a 3, so that's a 5. And let's get this going. Is your buffalo here, Titus?
Wait.
But he's like offset because he wouldn't want to go into the cave because he doesn't like underground areas.
Did you roll your initiative, Mathin? What was it?
Wait. DM, you rolled a nat 10 earlier. What happened to that?
I was rolling those for you guys to put you on the initiative thing.
Oh, okay.
Whenever I click on a token and I roll my initiative macro, it rolls for that character. So I was just putting you guys on the board. So I had to hit the basilisk to roll the 3, and then its initiative modifier is 2.
Okay.
Mathin, what did you roll for initiative?
8.
8? Alright. And it looks like near Otto, you go first. What do? You see the basilisk sitting 40 feet from you. Are you blindfolded?
I'm not.
Okay. What do?
By the way, I don't think I would be there.
Can I just speak, or do I have to actually do an action?
You can do whatever you want.
Okay. I basically tell the people in front, what if we blindfold it?
How the fuck are you gonna get up there to blindfold it?
I have my skeletons.
Is that all you do that turn?
Yeah, that's all I do. It's just like, what if we blindfold it, considering if we look into its eyes, that's when we turn into the stone.
Alright.
Fucking good idea.
Then you see the basilisk. It's a long lizard-like creature. It's got a bunch of hair on its back, though. And well, those of you who are blindfolded don't see this. But it has 6 sinister legs that crawl forward and a long tail. And as it opens its mouth, you see rows and rows of razor-sharp teeth. And it goes forward. And which skeleton is this going to be, Rotund? That it's in front of?
Which one are you looking at specifically? Hold on, my game.
This one right here.
I got pushed out of the game. 1 second, loading in. We will join the game shortly. Okay. Which one?
This
The
one
right in front
right
of it?
here, yeah.
That is my lamb.
Okay, it goes and sinks its teeth right into the bones of the lamb. And it does 4 damage to the lamb.
Okay, my lamb's dead.
Okay, you guys see this basilisk open its razor-sharp mouth and chomp right down in this undead lamb's head, and it just rips it off. And you see a gulp as it swallows the undead lamb's head. And then it is Rotund's turn. What do you do and your skeletons?
Okay. Could we stop drawing on the map?
Sorry.
I'm gonna have my skeleton I'm gonna have my skeleton attack it first of all.
All right, give me 2 d20s for each of your skeletons. All right. The 17 is a hit. The 13 is a miss.
That's some fat AC.
Which one was the 17 on?
17 was for the skeleton.
Okay, give me d6 damage for its spear.
It has a sword.
Oh yeah, short sword. Sorry, I meant short sword.
I'm gonna have it go for the eyes to see if it can blind it.
Called shots are minus, I believe, 2 to hit, and that would make it a miss for the 17.
Okay, never mind then.
Make sure to declare that preemptively. And what do you do? as
No,
well.
I'm not gonna go for the ice. Then I didn't know that was the thing.
Okay.
So here's the damage.
3 damage. All right, you do 3 damage to the basilisk.
All right, so the thing has an AC of 16 or 17.
Okay, what do you do?
Are there any like loose rocks above it?
No. It's a fairly flat cave. It looks like there's like a wooden, kind of like, what are they called? Stunts holding up the cave where it was mined out.
Does it look like it would collapse if I were to loosen those stunts?
Maybe. You're not really, you don't know a lot about mining. But if you could rip them off, probably, but you'd have to get really close to the basilisk.
Not necessarily.
You'd have to get right at the front there.
I'm just thinking.
So,
What is enlarged cast time? Just 1 turn, right?
it's 1, not 1 turn. It's just that round whenever you cast it.
I'm going to. How big is the basilisk? Like, what if is it like taking up the whole
It
cave?
is 7 feet long,
Like
from
with-
tail
like,
to
like-
head.
Like, if we saw it walking towards us right now, would it be as big as the cave? To where the point where if it were a little bigger, it would get stuck?
Like stuck in the entrance? No.
Yes.
It's very long. It's not very thick.
Okay. Okay. I'm going to try to offset the cave and enlarge the beam above.
All right, you enlarge the beam, and you see it bend and it starts to crack, but it doesn't fully break. And it is right above Titus and Boggin.
I'm going to yell at them to get back, and then I'm going to go back to somewhere where the basilisk can't see me.
And Mathin, it is your turn. What do you do?
Would this be a lizard?
This is a lizard.
I can speak lizard, actually.
What?
That's what I... Look at the character sheet. That is...
You speak lizard.
You're cutting off.
I think it's probably different because it's probably like lizard folk
Yeah.
versus
That's
But, I
lizard
mean, if
man.
I'm-
yeah.
Yeah, that ain't no man.
No.
That's a
So,
fucking.
like, there's lizard
He
men?
just tries in vain to talk to a lizard.
Okay, so what do you do, Mathin?
So I...
All right.
I'm reading something real quick.
Alright.
I'm
Think
reading
mode.
something. I would cast command and say in lizard to close his eyes.
Okay,
Or
you
lay
cast
down.
command and say, lay down. And
Sleep. Sleep.
nothing happens.
Okay, I'm useless.
Titus,
Okay, good job.
it is your turn.
I leave.
Wait, he still has a
I
small
can't
action.
do it.
Huh?
I'm blindfolded right now.
Yeah.
Doesn't he still have a small action?
I can't tell how
No,
close it is.
I mean, he can say things. He can't run, though. He's cast his spell.
Oh shit. I already got my mace out.
You could probably do a half move, Mathin, for like 3 tiles if you wanted to. Is that what you're doing?
Yeah.
Okay. So you
Away.
move back 3 tiles.
Mm-hmm.
So you see Mathin start to retreat.
Was he?
Those of you who aren't blindfolded. Titus, what do you do?
Oh shit. Well, I'm blindfolded, so I don't really know what's going on.
You can hear a sss and a crunch as the sheep in front of you is devoured.
Is it within like me like just trying to hit it swinging range?
If you move forward to that adjacent tile to you, you can.
I don't want to die right away. Fuck it, I'm doing it.
Alright, you move forward and take a swing. That is with a -4. Your other modifiers still count, but... D+1. That is a miss. You see Titus take his mace and go and strike down right next to the basilisk. And it clearly hit rock, but it seems to miss the basilisk by a wide range.
Okay, it's 7 foot. How do you miss?
Because it's long, not wide.
Because it's
Boggin.
long and I'm blindfolded.
Boggin, what do you
You're
do?
trying to hit something blindfolded?
Oh, it's my turn. Or?
Yes.
Yep.
You hear a clank clank as Titus moves in front of you.
Wait,
His
how
armor
blindfolded
shuffling
am I?
with him. You're fully blindfolded, I assumed.
Hey guys, I just like to point out that I'm trying to make the
This
cave.
entire time, I've been specifically saying partially blindfolded. I don't
Oh,
want to
partially?
blindfold
If you
myself.
still look into its eyes,
Yeah.
does that mean you still turn
Like
into
that's what I
stone?
did to the goat.
Okay.
So confused.
I thought the goat was
That's
fully
what I've been
blindfolded.
attempting this entire. No.
So you're
The entire previous stuff was to try and test the scene, like partially blindfolded. Would that like?
it'll probably give
Which is
you a
still
bonus
stone.
to not being petrified if you look
All right,
into its
well,
eyes.
good enough.
Okay. So what do you do?
That's what. All right, well, I guess I just go for the old stab towards the basilisk. Wait, how close am I?
You are behind the skeleton, Titus, and the other skeleton. You can push one of the skeletons out of the way if you want to attack it. For minor.
Am I
action.
allowed to? Am I allowed to talk
Yeah.
while he's doing his move?
I'm gonna.
Sure, you
I'm
can
gonna
still speak.
Push past the skeleton.
Uh,
And what is my?
remember, eyes.
This one or this one?
Remember eyes. See, in order to attack the eyes, so I gotta look into them. All right,
Yep.
wait, hang on. What's my
By the way,
speed?
You have to roll
You
over.
you can make 3 tile moves and do an action. Your speed is
All right,
6.
so right.
Oh,
You push past the skeleton. Right
Yeah, I'm gonna
next
go
to
for
the
your-
side of the basilisk.
You'll lengthwise stab or slash whatever.
All right.
Hang on.
Roll above a 16.
We'll say since you're only partially blinded, you only hit with -2 to whatever your other modifiers are. But you'll get a +2 to your petrification save.
I mean, partial blindness doesn't like completely remove your ability to.
No, that's why it's only at a -2 rather than a -4
Well,
like it fully would.
The thing is, like, if it were a smaller animal, I would agree with that. But since the basilisk is massive, it's gonna be really difficult to miss it, even when you're blinded fully. If you know where it is, so like. I feel
So like when
partial
you're blind fighting, right? It's a -4. So if he's partially blinded, he would be like a trained blind fighter and strike with a -2.
Okay, I'm just kind of thinking like realistically, but I guess since you're going by the D&D rules.
So you strike it. Boggin?
He is muted at the moment. Boggin, type to us, you whore.
His Discord might be acting up.
No, somebody came in and was talking to him. I heard.
Oh, okay.
So how is everybody's day?
Well, in the meantime, Trap Auto, what is your next action?
I'm gonna shoot. I'm going to take a sling bullet and put it into my
Slingshot?
my slingshot. And so, just going on a character here. Do I have to look into its eyes and it has to look back at mine, or if while it's looking at
Okay,
Boggin,
I'm so sorry.
Okay.
if it's
Actually, I
like
gotta
if it's
refresh
like
real quick.
fixating at Boggin and I look at its eyes, do I turn to stone or do the eyes have to look into mine as well?
So are you going to make a conscious effort not to look into its eyes?
No, I'm gonna look. I have to aim the slingshot at its eyes, right? But if the
Are you
eyes
aiming for its
fixated-
eyes?
Yes. If the eyes are fixated, or if one eye or both, it's looking at Boggin. What I'm trying to say is,
So if you focus on its eyes specifically, you'll have to roll a save versus petrification.
okay, no matter where it's looking.
Yeah, you'll have to, like, unless it's turned around. But if you're trying to aim for its eye, right, one, it's a -2 to called shot. But regardless, yeah, you'll make a save.
Quick question: Am I still penalized in terms of rolling?
No, you can still roll. We were just trying to speed things
You're-
up.
No, I mean penalized,
Minus-
like for the
Yeah.
partial blindfold.
Yes,
It's -2.
-2 rather than
You have to roll
-4.
a 9. You have to roll a 19 or maybe an 18. It's his AC is either 16 or 17.
Wow, that's what I'm talking about.
Give me another
dude.
D20 for save versus death. For saves, you want higher. You want to beat your save.
He's dead.
And your save versus death is 16. That is a fail. As you go to swing at it, you toss your longsword across the room, and it lands right here. You'll have to go retrieve it before you can attack again. So that's your turn.
Wait, where'd it land?
Right here on this tile.
Put a mark
Oh,
on it.
fuck. God damn. I gotta refresh.
It's a big.
I don't know what's up with my fucking internet. Cat, get off my mouse.
But so trap auto. You're aiming for its eye or no?
I am. Is it possible for me to just?
You can just shoot at it.
Yeah. Okay. Is it possible for me to aim for its head and hope it hits the eye, or?
If you aim for its head, you aim for its head. You're gonna have to look into its eyes if you're trying to make a called shot against its eyes while you're not blindfolded, especially with a ranged weapon.
I'm just gonna aim for its head then.
Okay.
So, and this is
a D20. I don't think you have any modifiers.
sweet.
Give me another D20 for save versus death.
When you're rolling to hit, you want high rolls.
Yep.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, I'm dead.
You go to sling the basilisk, and it just snaps, and you're gonna have to reattach it before you can attack again with your sling.
God damn it.
The basilisk goes, and he looks at Titus, but luckily Titus is fully blindfolded, and goes to take a bite out of him. What is your IC, Titus?
Let me check. I don't remember.
I think it is...
6.
6? Alright.
Yeah.
The basilisk goes to chomp into your leg, and it just narrowly misses. But, of course, you don't hear this besides the... right by your leg. And, Rotund, you and your skeletons can go.
Let's see. So it's hit for 3 damage, because the rest of you guys are freaking useless. I'm gonna... So I'll just... Can I have my skeleton try to... Actually, no. There's people inside. I'll kill them too. Sacrifices must be made.
What do you do?
I'm just gonna have them both attack.
Okay.
That is good, maybe.
That's a hit.
All right, 16 AC, boys.
That's a miss. Your owl hits.
No, owl misses.
The owl was the first one, I thought. Because the last time you did skeleton...
So D4.
Last. D4, yep.
Whew!
4 damage. You
Got
see
him.
your owl peck right into the neck of the basilisk, and it goes... as it takes 4 damage.
Does the skeleton have a small movement?
Yeah, you can do a half move. Skeleton.
Okay. I'm gonna have it move towards Burb's sword.
The one with the axe?
Actually, I'm gonna have it drop my sword by Burb.
Okay,
drop
Burb.
the sword I have,
You see the skeleton drop a short sword at your feet.
and then I'm gonna have it move over to the sword. If that's is that too many actions or?
Probably.
'Cause
He can move
well, I
to
was-
here, let's say.
Now, question. Does a proficiency in longsword, does that apply to short swords?
No.
No.
Alright, well,
You'll attack with another -2 with short sword.
I grabbed the short sword and just kind of scratched my head.
Okay. Do you do anything else that round, Rotund? Yourself?
Are there any like the goat's still around, right?
You see the goat dragged right where Burb dragged it to the end of the cave.
I'm gonna roll to animate it.
I believe that takes a while. Let me grab your spell thing. That will take 2 rounds. So you're gonna spend 2 rounds reanimating the goat?
I mean, I'm not doing anything else, and I'm assuming I'm kind of doing it from cover where the basilisk can't see me, right?
You can pull. Yeah, sure.
Okay.
You're behind all these guys, so if they die, then no. But as long as they're there.
Well,
Mathin,
technically, yeah.
what do you do? Mathin, Legionnaire.
I would move right there behind these two.
Is that all?
Where'd you go?
There's nothing else I can do.
Behind near.
Okay.
Do you have any like weapons at all?
I have a mace.
Oh, okay. Do you have
Or
like
for
Are there any rocks around? Is there any rocks around him? Because you could like throw a rock at him.
Make a perception check if you want to try and throw a rock or find a rock to throw.
Sure, I didn't even think about that. What do I need to roll for perception?
D20. All right, you see a nice, kind of sizable rock you might be able to throw.
Can I hit it with my mace?
The basilisk?
Like,
You
no,
won't die.
he
the
wants to
rock.
like he wants to like baseball the rock at the
Oh, you're trying to baseball it?
I'm trying to break the rock. Like the rock.
Wait, what?
How big is the rock?
It's just like you can hold it in your hand. A sizable rock to throw.
Okay, never mind then.
Is it like a shot put ball or like something you'd find in a river?
It's like half of a shot put ball, right?
So
Kind
woman
of.
shot put ball. Okay.
So is that all you're gonna do?
That's
throw it.
all I'm gonna do.
All right,
You can throw it. You
Titus,
can throw
it is your turn. Nah, he's done. All right, so
I'm gonna swing at it again. I mean, I don't know what else I can do.
give me a gold swing, Titus pal, Slayer of Zombies.
Ah,
That's
Wait.
a hit
oh,
for
sweet.
5 damage. You take your horseman's mace and you smack it on one of the feet of the basilisk. You hear a sickening crack as it and lifts up its paw or hand, claw, webbed feet.
I don't know. I can't see what I'm hitting.
Yeah, you're not really sure. Boggin, what do you do? Short sword in hand.
Alright. I'm gonna put the short sword away. I'm gonna take out the hand axe
Okay, you take out your hand
that
axe.
I have on me.
Well, give it back to my skeleton then.
I don't know, okay, I toss the short sword back towards the skeleton.
Okay.
Whip out the hand axe. You'll chop.
Yield chop.
Yield chop. Give me a yield chop, burb. Boggin.
God damn it!
Give me a save for death, Boggin.
Oh my god. How do you manage?
Is that a pass?
God
What's
damn
the
it!
save versus
No!
death? No?
16.
Boggin, you take your hand
Oh,
axe,
that's
and
what
as
you
you're
said
about to
last time.
swing down, or as you're about to, you swing back to swing down, and as you're swinging back, you feel the hand axe leave your hand, and you just can't figure out what's wrong with you. You just like throw it back, it slaps the back of the cave. It's directly behind you, but you're gonna miss your turn. Alright, trap auto.
God damn, dude! Like,
I'm-
what the fuck?
I'm cursing at myself as I retie the sling around the slingshot. That takes a whole
Hey,
turn, right?
Yep.
You should throw a rock at him.
No,
Like,
I'm
so
just
hold
gonna,
on there, hold on.
Alright.
gonna do that.
You
Yep.
tie the sling back, and it is now usable once again. The basilisk turn as it turns to Tom once again. And bites between his legs as Titus is narrowly dancing between the basilisk bites. It's almost a folk dance. He's kind of like doing a tribesman jig.
Why is Titus so lucky at this game?
Rotund. Your turn.
Well, I'm gonna have my skeleton go retrieve the sword and throw it to Boggin because he's a worthless piece of shit.
He goes and retrieves the sword, and he takes it to Boggin.
Yes.
1, 2, 3.
Is that it?
That's going to be a full action with
Full
that
action?
skeleton. Yep.
All right. And with the owl, I will roll to hit.
Report Boggin for feed. Damn.
That's not a hit.
That is a miss as it goes to peck the basilisk.
Do I have a small action?
You yourself have a full action still.
Well, does my owl have a small action?
No. I mean, it can move, right? What do you mean?
I was thinking, could it move like underneath the basilisk to distract it?
You wanted to, like, wrestle with it? That'd be an attack, kind of.
Well, no, like literally underneath it, because like I'm kind of
So
going
it-
off of this.
Like,
image,
it's kind of low to the ground, right?
Well, I'm looking at this image right here, and it's like my owl is a lot smaller than that.
It'll have to be like a dex check and an attack or something. You can't just like move under it freely, right?
Okay.
What do you do?
I'll just have it move to like.
Oh, you're
right-
still reanimating the owl. That'll be fully reanimated and usable next turn because
Not the owl.
it'll be finished at the end of this round. So
Wait, no. Can I have my owl move to like the space right in front of it then?
right here.
Sure. Actually,
Okay.
yeah, that'll work.
All right. Yep. And Mathin, it is your turn. Holding stone in hand, what do you do?
Can I move?
Hold on.
Can I move there and throw the rock?
Yeah. Give
I'm
me
moving behind
a
here.
D20.
If you hit me, I'm gonna be pissed. I'm just saying that now.
Don't miss.
Hey, that's a hit.
You hit the basilisk. Give me a D2.
2 damage. Let's go. Let's go.
Come on.
How the hell do I do a D2?
Just slash
Just
the
slide.
same way you do a D20. So like slash roll D2.
Huh?
Oh, 1 damage.
Super simple.
Oh, no. That was some DMs.
That was me.
Okay.
Nothing.
He hasn't rolled yet.
I saw him start typing and then I saw it.
So however you're rolling the D20, instead of a 20, you just do a D2.
I'm going to the roll menu.
Yeah, you type /roll space.
Just go in the
1
chat.
feed. Like,
You don't even need to add the 1. Like, you can just type
Yeah.
Okay, got
well,
it.
instead of a dot, it's a /.
All right, you throw a rock and hit the basilisk in the back for 1 damage as it
That's more
opens a
damage.
small wound.
Can you delete the stuff over here, by the way? Like
That's
like,
more damage than the
The writing.
Boggin has done this
Yeah.
whole time.
where the sword is.
Don't delete the
Oh.
picture of Titus, because that's where he actually is.
It's not
Oh,
fair.
stupid.
Oh god damn
Oh,
it!
well, they're going to
What's
take
overall-
You're just like,
What's
Oh,
even worse
man.
is that the guy who's done damage to him cannot see at all, while you can partially see.
Titus, it is your turn. What do you do?
it's just like my blindfold is starting to get wet with like salty bitch tears.
Did I ever get my second down? Do I not get blindfolded?
You get your second attack still, yeah. Did you we
Okay.
forget to do that?
Yeah, we forgot to do it.
Just take it now. Just give me 2. Oh, that's a crit.
Oh!
You see Titus take his horseman's mace and smash it down on the other webbed foot of the
Wait, no.
basilisk.
Have him go for the eyes. Go for the eyes. It's
You
a
can't
I'm
crit.
see.
blindfolded. I can't see.
You can't see.
He can't see.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
I'm just
And the
wide
basilisk goes
swinging with all my might.
and give me your attack that you would have now. That's a miss. In Boggin, it is your turn.
I'm gonna grab my hand axe. And I'm gonna go
No,
grab my
I
longsword.
gave you the longsword. Yeah.
Oh, you brought it. to me.
I brought the skeleton brought it to you.
Yep, you have it.
Oh, thanks,
You see the
skeleton.
skeleton reach over its
Alright.
hand with your longsword in hand, and you are free
I
to make
grab my
attack.
longsword. And I
Alright.
go for another clean swing. I gotta refresh real quick. My
By
fucking
the way, I'm having the skeleton.
don't know
flip
what's
you
wrong
off.
with my internet.
Are you cool if we let Trap Auto
I
go while
accept
you're
it.
going?
It only takes a second to refresh.
Okay.
Metagame.
Okay, and as I say that, it's gonna take longer to refresh, of fucking course.
It's okay.
Alright, hang on, alright. Go for another old stab.
Ye
Please.
old stab.
Please, God. Hang on, hang on.
I'm just wondering how.
Okay, plus
I wonder
30,
how he's gonna mess it up this time.
Hey!
That is a hit, Boggin. As you
Finally.
finally find flesh, or scales, or lizard skin.
or something. Just
Give me your
Blood,
damage.
hang on. Alright, okay. Is this guy small, medium, or large?
He is large.
Oh, hell yeah. Ooh, extra damage.
Wait, you more damage against large things?
Yeah, depending on your weapon, some are less.
Okay.
So like hammers do less damage, clubs do less damage. Tom's mace probably does less damage. I don't know if he's been rolling with it.
Oh, I've been rolling slightly wrong. I'm supposed to be adding like a +1 to all of my rolls to hit. There we go. There's 16 damage.
16. Holy fuck. Okay, you see Burb take his longsword and stab under the head of the basilisk and start sawing upwards as you see its head start to fall off as Burb cuts clean through. You see the inside of the lizard's spine and blood gush out. Titus, you feel a cool wet feeling at your feet as your feet are now soaked in blood of the
Oh,
basilisk
did I
head.
piss myself?
Went from not holding the sword right to killing it.
He's
Wow.
dead.
Chuck my sword, chuck my hand axe, roll one twice, and then actually hit
Hey.
it and fucking just one being it.
You're welcome. You're welcome
Okay.
for letting me get you your sword, your long sword.
And the
I'm
basilisk
gonna-
has been slain.
I'm gonna run in right. I'm running right. I'm running
Heroes.
in and I'm gonna loot. I'm running in and looting.
Okay, you see a pile of gold. It's definitely more than 1,000. As you go in, you see.
Well,
You guys can all go in right now. You see a.
I'll move in behind them.
You see a bunch of stone figures in place in multiple different positions, and by one of them, you see a spell book that seems to have been dropped out of a robed man's hand.
Snagging. I'm snagging the spellbook and I'm gonna take as much gold as possible.
You're
Sorry,
gonna
I
what?
had my head set off, dude. Is the basilisk dead?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
You
alright.
sawed its head off, Burb, underneath it.
I don't know, maybe maybe it didn't hit the brain yet.
No, you're good. The
It's
basilisk
a
is
Hydra.
dead.
It grows 2 more.
So, you are the heroes of the day, the killers of the basilisk. And inside this cave, you see a pile of gold. You see, on top of the pile, 2 black pearls. In between the pearls is a ring neatly positioned on top.
I'm taking
ooh,
the
I
ring.
want the ring.
You see
I'm taking the ring already.
a pink potion, and then, oh, sorry, it wasn't a spell book. You see 3 separate scrolls that fell out of a rogue man's hand. Rotund.
Okay.
Well,
I'm
joke's
taking-
on you guys. I can carry
I
it.
would
I got Pat
take the ring and go to. I'll take the ring. I'm
Alright.
going to give it to the count.
I already called the ring.
You take.
I'll take the potion.
So, who takes what?
I'm
Trap
taking all
Auto
the
take-
scrolls. I'm taking all the
What
scrolls.
What's in the loot pile?
There's a pile of gold, and there's 2 black pearls on
You're
top.
lagging hard. You're lagging
I
hard.
am?
You're
No,
lagging
you,
hard.
Burb is.
Oh, it's me. It's me that's lagging hard. Oh shit.
Okay. So
Type it. Type it. Yeah, I'll type it out. 1,000 gold.
here, I'll just.
Oh!
Well, let me do something real quick. I had to delete something so he can't see it, and then. It doesn't even matter. It's fine. You'll see it anyway very soon.
All right. Hello.
Hey,
All right. So
There you
what's
go.
in the loot pile?
right there. You guys see that just appear on the screen?
Oh, sick.
There you
Okay.
go.
All right. All right. So okay, that's
Um,
the list.
I'm
Yep.
taking all of the scrolls. Every
Wow.
single scroll. All of them. All of them.
That's a lot of gold. I think you may have to roll to like get the scrolls. 'Cause there might be other people that want the scrolls.
All right. So what do you guys do?
All right.
I'm
I
taking-
grabbed the 1850 gold, and I'm gonna divvy it up between all 6 of us,
All
5
right.
of us.
You begin. You see Burb divvying up the gold, and it's free to divvy up how you guys want to do it. But
1850 divided by 6. I'll do it. I got a calculator.
I have Google.
around you stand
All right.
multiple different people,
It's three-
all encased in stone, wielding various equipment almost similar to yours.
Burb, it's 308 per.
What? Well, there's 5 of us. Not
So
6.
add whatever loot you get to your character sheet. There is also a ring, 2 black pearls. God, I really
Damn,
shouldn't.
that's a lot of fucking gold.
I
dude.
shouldn't have
Jesus
shown that.
Christ.
Pretend you didn't see this. That's not there.
And see what?
Nothing. Anyway, so and there's a pink potion.
All right, so everyone gets 350 gold. Add that to your y'all's character sheets.
How many?
Or sorry, 370 gold.
Each?
Everyone gets 370 gold each.
All right.
Oh my
Can
god,
everyone carry that much gold?
that's money.
Yeah, you can carry that. You can put it on your mule. You'll be okay. Everyone else, it's kind of uncomfortable. Your purses are quite full.
I'm throwing that in my backpack.
Okay, your backpack is. You hear a jing, jing.
Wait, how much
jing
gold do you
every
get?
time you walk? 370, I believe, right, Burb? Was the math?
Yeah, 370. It's
Okay.
1850 divided by 5, so 370 each.
Wait, you said pink potion.
A pink
Is
potion.
that? Yeah, that's still there, right?
Yes.
All right.
I saw that. Okay, I won't say anything.
Yeah, just. It's.
Oh, what the potion was? That's what you're hiding? Okay.
I want
Um,
the potion. I already called that way up.
Can I grab one of the pearls? So actually, I'm going to take both because nobody's claimed them, so I'm taking both pearls.
Okay, you
I
s-
said
Alright.
about the pearls.
Anyone
You
take
took
the
the
ring
ring.
yet?
Somebody took the ring, and I'm pissed about that, so I'm taking the pearls.
Matten said he wanted to take the ring, but you all see each other do
Okay.
this. It's very clear that you're all grabbing.
I want
Whatever
the
loot you're
ring,
grabbing.
too.
Go. I got what I want. I got my money. I'm gonna go grab the basilisk's head and just like.
Also shouldn't have seen that.
I took the scrolls, by the way. I took all the scrolls, so you can delete those.
All right.
Like,
Take all the scrolls.
I'm going back to 4G real quick. I might like disconnect for a moment.
All right.
I'm taking these pearls.
I've already
Yes, I
taken
have the ring and the gold. I'm leaving.
All right.
All right.
You all leave the mine.
Wait, so
I'm
Did
carrying the
anyone get the
basilisk's
potion?
wait,
I've called the potion like 20
Hey,
times.
Mir
Okay.
took the potion.
Just making
wait,
sure.
wait, everybody shut up.
I want to make
DM,
sure nothing's left.
Legion, I'm gonna meet DM. Who got the pearls?
Huh?
Who ended up getting the pearls? Because everybody's like, oh,
you
I
guys.
got this,
I mean, like, if two of you are going for the pearls, you'll have to talk it out. You both see each other going for the pearls.
Okay, who wanted the other pearl?
You can have them. It was me, but I got the ring. I didn't know I got that.
Alright. Where should I put that? Under gems?
Wherever you want to. It's important to you, as long as you know you have it.
Okay.
All right. So you have slain this basilisk.
I also have that dead goat now.
All right, I'm carrying its head, by the way.
Yeah. You reanimate the dead goat. Roll for its HP, which I think is a.
D4.
No, it's a D8.
But before I
believe.
take the
Let me
head
check
out,
that actually.
I'm
Check it first.
gonna stab the eyes out of the head, you know, just in case.
Stab the eyes out of the head. All right, you claw out the basilisk eyes, and they are bright yellow and like kind of like thin lizard-like slits, right?
Hey, Titus, can we attach the head to Rufus?
How much does the head weigh?
Yeah, no, you get D8 HP for the goat.
Damn, that's rough.
Why didn't I see that?
It's 3.
Oh, I did. See
Jack,
that.
how much would all that gold weigh?
Probably about a. Gold doesn't weigh that much, but that much gold weigh. Negligible. We'll say gold is negligible for now until it gets to crazy, crazy amounts. Okay, guys?
You're
Okay.
Just to deal with it later when you guys are insane. Or if you ever get insane. Maybe you guys
Alright.
realize the more gold you have, the more corrupt your soul. But either way,
My soul's already pretty corrupt, so that's fine.
you guys are leaving the mine behind you.
Where
Herb
is?
has taken 2 big basilisk eyes. It's about a mile outside town, not very far.
Wait, we attached
there.
the head to Rufus.
How much does the head weigh?
Probably about, how much does this creature weigh? We're gonna say about 5 pounds.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah, no, you can put it on Rufus.
Okay. You would
I'm
Like
gonna-
a human head weigh more than 5 pounds?
probably. I'm not good with weights of animals, but regardless, we'll say it weighs 5 pounds for now, for simplicity. Don't worry
Hey,
too much
I'm-
about weight, guys. Don't get bogged down. It's okay.
Yeah, just get bogged again.
Get bogged in.
Die.
All right.
Hey, I'm gonna send my skeleton back to the tree.
Okay. What do you put the goat in your backpack where the sheep was?
Along with the owl, yes.
Okay. It's again a tight fit. It's uncomfortable, but
That's fine.
you can do it. And you put the skeleton back in the tree. Do you guys head back towards Fenhold? Do you go to Ubin?
I'm going back to Fenhold.
All right. You guys head back.
I'm going
towards
straight to the count.
Fenhold.
Alright.
You head to the keep.
Yeah.
Straight to the
yeah.
keep.
We should. Everybody heads to the
Proud.
keep. I
Now,
think.
I'm taking the head off of the bison.
Yeah, Boggin did
So-
get a kill, so we'll let him take the credit.
as you
Yeah.
approach the great stone walls of Fenhold, you see a couple of guards standing outside, holding watch, and their mouth drops open as they see what's in your hand, and they go, "Holy shit! How'd you do that?
I stabbed it real good.
You killed the basilisk! That's the basilisk, right? That's what I heard
Yeah.
it
Indeed it is.
looked like.
He only
Well,
drew
it
his
was
sword,
the
dude, that.
basilisk at least.
I mean,
Now it ain't no basilisk no more.
true that. So, that's pretty cool, huh? That's pretty cool.
That's pretty cool.
What's y'all name?
I'm bugged.
Y'all talk over each other. He's like,
Yep.
toboggan?
Yep, with the boggin.
Well, it's
No,
nice
no,
to meet you,
no.
toboggan.
God damn it.
Okay. Could you guys catch me up on what I just missed for like the last?
The guards were speaking in
They're
amazement
in awe.
at your
They're in
basilisk
awe.
head. They're like, "What's y'all's name? Holy shit! Who? Burton! Go tell the town the basilisk is dead!" And you see one of the guards kind of like, "Oh, me?" And he's a little bit fat. He starts shaking into town, curves and all. And he
Curves and all. What a thick
you
boy.
eventually hear, "They killed the basilisk! They killed the basilisk!" And eventually, a large crowd forms at the entrance of town where you guys are to look at the head, and you see some children run up to you trying to grab at it and stuff, and they're grabbing at your guys' weapons and whatnot, kind of messing with you. And
Would they really want to touch me?
If a kid touches me, I'm gonna punt him, quite literally. So,
I mean, they're like grabbing at all of you. There's like 20 kids kind of encircled around you, and there's adults and various other peasants and guards kind of looking in awe at the scene of the basilisk head.
I'm slapping hands off.
All right, you're slapping hands off.
Yep.
All right. Do you guys say anything? You have the attention of all these people.
I'm gonna say, hey, we do take donations. Please put them in this hat.
Okay.
Is it
Can I
possible
roll-
for me
can
to
I
just
roll?
roll my eyes? Because I want to
Give me a charisma check, sure. Yeah.
Are you physically able to roll your eye?
What's your what is your charisma check?
Not that.
All right.
Don't worry, Near. You don't have to like roll for like generic
One of the
actions
kids
like that.
looks up at you, the hands that you were slapping away, and he holds up a little tiny copper piece and holds it up to you. He says, "Here you go, mister."
I'm gonna pat him on the head and take it.
All right.
I mean, his head, not the copper. Just kidding.
All right, you can. Wait, what?
I'm gonna put the kid on Rufus actually, and then we're just gonna keep going, and I'm gonna try to kidnap this kid.
All right, so you guys don't say anything else. You're heading to town.
Can I like have a check to see if I can figure out what he's doing? Because I think kidnapping might be against the law.
Like what you see, I mean, you can do a perception check, but what you see, right, is him put the kid on the bison, right, in front of all the town. It looks like he's having a good time. He's like, "Oh my God, I'm on a bison!" Rufus, or not Rufus, is it Rufus?
Yes.
Yep,
How does Rufus feel about a kid sitting on him?
he's not particularly happy about it, but he's not gonna like do much.
So Rufus goes,
I'm just gonna keep stacking children on top of Rufus until he gets angry enough to like do something.
okay, Tom, you have an emotional connection. How is
the
Rufus
second
feeling?
kid, I tell him to stop.
Rufus is not happy. He's just gonna sit down and stop moving.
Sick. Does that mean all the kids get like thrown off and hurt? Do you
But
want
they-
damage?
I mean, they might fall off because he's just like dropping where he is.
He just drops.
Yep.
Okay.
Breaks all the
done.
Okay, 3 of the kids stay on, 2 of them fall off and go, "Oh!" as they hit the ground, and they take 1 damage each.
I'm gonna put them both on like I'm gonna put one on my shoulder and just keep walking.
Okay, you put a kid on your shoulder. He's quite heavy. I think you're encumbered now, possibly.
That's fine. I'm walking right now anyway. Doesn't matter.
Yep. So, yeah, you guys have the attention of the crowd. They're swarming you as you go into town. Boggin, you're making way for the keep.
Yeah,
All right.
I'm on my way.
More of a crowd forms to look at the basilisk head as you're going, and they all just swarm around you with cheers and
I'm gonna
random
follow
comments.
the necromancer that has a child.
Is he?
Why?
Is he also
That's
going to the
metagaming.
keep? Are you going to the keep?
Legion. That is metagaming, my friend.
No, you actually told us already when we
No,
met you at the
I
temple.
know. Oh, yeah,
I mean, you know he's a
necromancer.
necromancer, yeah, so maybe you don't trust him. But the kid looks to be
I don't
having a
trust
good time
necromancer.
that's on his shoulder,
I'm not like hurting
hanging
you.
out with the
I don't-
basilisk
No,
slayer.
but I don't trust you.
Okay.
Like, I'm sorry, I cannot do that.
Are you going to the
but,
keep too,
uh,
Rotund? Are you heading
Yeah,
south?
Yeah, I'm going to the keep.
Okay. I assume you all go to the keep. Tell me otherwise, but you all make it to
Yeah.
the keep entrance, and the guard kind of like scratches his head, his eyes wide. He's like, "Wow, you really killed that basilisk, didn't you? That wasn't that long, huh?" Well,
Wait, how long did it take us to kill this basilisk? Like 20 minutes? Like, was it just a quick? No.
probably
Just
about
went down there, fucked it up.
2.5 hours.
We're back.
Would have been 2 hours, but someone
Okay.
threw their sword across the.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, look.
The fight took a matter of like minutes, right? It was like
It was the travel time.
It
that
was
took-
less than a 10-minute fight. So,
God fucking bless, dude.
but
only because of the skeleton that helped out Burb. I
Yeah,
deserve all the credit for that idea.
And because it targeted Titus, the only one actually blindfolded. But,
I know.
But
You're welcome.
anyway,
Makes sense.
so the gates are opened and you are allowed inside the keep. And you are beckoned in by Bart the guard as he walks towards the front entrance of the hall. And he opens it and announces, "The Slayers of the Basilisk, to see Count Morin." And you see the Count, pudgy as he is, sitting in his throne, and he's kind of like got a little small table in front of him, and he's like arranging gold pieces, and he looks, "What?" And he's startled, and some of the gold pieces fall to the floor as he goes. He squints his eyes. He's got a little monocle on one eye, and he goes, "You slayed the basilisk."
I'm gonna flip him off as we walk in.
It's right here.
You flip him off.
Yep.
You're gonna get your tongue cut out, dude. You're gonna get your finger taken off.
He doesn't seem to be looking at you. He's like staring straight at the basilisk head, whoever's carrying it. He goes,
Me.
"That's quite the prize."
You want to buy it?
Yes.
Got another 1,800 gold. Let's go. 1,800
I
gold.
suppose something like that would be nice to decorate my halls. Doesn't look too
800
cleanly cut, but I'm sure the taxidermist could take care of that. Let's say...
Dude, I keep the eyes.
Gold. I'm gonna say 1,800 gold before
Yeah,
you
you cut its eyes out.
Okay.
1,800 gold.
I
500
also
for each
offer the eyes as well.
For-
like sweets.
For
bonus.
for the eyes and the head, I'll give you 70
1,800
gold.
gold.
70?
70 gold.
I
Shit,
would
I'll
rather
take it.
s-
Okay,
No,
he,
what are you talking about?
he beckons to a servant, and you see him rush off into another room and come back with a...
No. I'm saying no.
Okay.
That's a lot. Like this, we can make a lot more off of this in other places. So I'm
Count Blade squints his eyes at when you say no, we can make a lot more elsewhere, and he goes, "You wouldn't sell it to your liege lord?"
Why would I do that?
Because I am your,
Hang on.
I am the lord of
Am
these
I allowed to
lands.
Google the definition of liege lord? I don't know.
Yeah.
Sure, yeah.
Also that.
Okay, alright, so that's a fancy way of saying that he wishes to employ us, right?
Yeah, but I don't
No,
care.
he's the guy in charge of the lands around Fenhold, the county of
So?
Fenhold.
Right, okay.
So
We're the ones who just killed
he's
the
lord of these
basilisk.
lands. But so he squints at you and says, "You wouldn't sell it to me? Rather a
I don't-
pauper, a merchant?"
You don't rule us. You rule your people who live here. We came here to kill your bastards.
Are you not in my lands?
We are, but we can leave.
I rule these lands.
We are from the.
We aren't
You
from
are
here.
a servant of the kingdom of I can't say it. That's too big of a word.
Yes, and so
But
are
it's
you,
a
and you are
subject.
also my subjects.
No, I'm just a mercenary at this point. I don't belong to anyone.
You are in my land.
Alright, well,
You will obey my laws and follow my commands.
I'm gonna dip out of here with this head if you don't increase your price, buddy.
Give me a charisma check.
Come on, give me that nat one.
No. He scowls and goes, 60 gold pieces for the head.
I go, alright, hang on. Alright, forgive this man. I'll sell it for 75.
What are you talking
All right.
about, dude? This could be worth so much, you retard.
Give me a charisma check, Burb.
Oh, fucking, hang on, I need to refresh.
I'm slapping Boggin over the back of the head.
Give me a d20. I doubt he's accepting it.
I'm not going for damage. I'm just gonna like it's not like anything else other than like a slap.
Look, we just walked away with our pockets full of 370 gold. It's whatever. No, it's fine.
No.
But the thing is there's
No,
a
every
room
gold
for
matters.
profit. There's
Oh,
room for
easy.
profit.
Pass.
I
He,
have a
he
charisma.
adds a couple coins to the bag and says, "Very well, just give me the head, or my servant." And he
I'm
beckons
gonna
to his
reach up
servant.
and say no. I reach my hand in between, and just like no.
This count kind of looks
How many
towards
guards are in
Boggin.
here, by the way?
Okay, so there's 2 guards at the front of the very hall, right? And then there's also a big, burly knight in plate mail right next to him, wearing the colors, which are a gray hawk with a spear in its side. And then
Is the court
there's...
wizard here?
You don't see Eat Hell, no.
Okay. Anything else?
Nope.
So just that night and 2 wizard and 2 guards.
All right, hang
Yep.
on, real quick, just slight meta thing, like, just so like you can have an idea of like what 1 gold piece is worth. How like what would you say like U.S. dollars wise is that?
A peasant's worth of work.
So like it's like
A
10
year.
bucks.
Wait, like a
1 gold is like
wait,
a peasant's wage a year, right?
So that's like
it's not like a minimum. It's like minimum wage a year.
So like, gold is very expensive, right? You have a lot of money
Okay.
on you right now. That's a lot of money.
So 75 gold. That's pretty good.
So we can definitely
that's pretty-
make more, and also you're distributing that among 5 people.
Sure. I mean, I'm fine with that.
That's
I'm gonna keep.
It's up
an
to you
extra
guys.
5
Like,
gold
wait,
pieces
how
next
am I
year.
gonna fund
But
my?
hang on.
Never mind, I can't say that. That'll reveal something.
Never mind.
What if we actually? Yeah, I'm gonna. What alignment are you bugging?
Lawful neutral.
Oh shit! Never mind. Never mind.
So do you sell him the head or no, guys? It's
I need a pieces.
I'm down for
Yeah,
it.
I want to sell him the head. I'm trying to sell the head. The
Alright.
spend's
I'll-
getting in my way.
I don't want to sell it for 75 gold because this was like blood, sweat, and tears right here.
All right, you guys
Well,
got to make a decision.
not for
How
me.
do you
I
make the
took it with
decision?
1 clean stab.
No, it wasn't. You threw your sword.
All right, you
across
know
the
what?
room.
All right. Rock, paper, scissors, right here, right now.
All right. Here, wait. Let's roll for it. Roll for it. Roll
yeah.
D20.
All right. Is it whoever's going gets higher or lower?
Higher or lower?
I think it should be lower just because that's how we've been doing. We've been playing.
He's saying he thinks lower because he already has a 6.
I'll roll again. I'll
Sorry.
roll again. I'll roll again.
Yeah,
for
roll
it.
again. All right, roll again. Higher or lower? Before we do it, higher or lower? Call it.
Lower.
Lower.
Okay.
Motherfucker.
Damn.
Yes.
All right. So do you sell the basilisk head, guys? Is that a clear and objective answer?
You won. Fuck it.
I am
You won.
not
We don't sell the
going
head.
to this
Sorry,
tournament.
I lost the rock, paper, scissors contest. I guess we're not selling the head.
All right.
I told that to the count.
I do not appreciate my time being wasted. He leans
I
came here-
forward.
sincerely apologize, Count.
Wait. We came here to tell you that we killed the basilisk. This was a different part of the deal.
'Tis a good
And
deed,
also-
and I will offer what I originally offered for you killing the basilisk. I need.
What do you need done?
He squints at you. Hold your tongue, boy. Do not interrupt me again.
Boy, mother.
Goran.
What do you mean, war?
And Goran kind of like holds his sword out a little bit from its hilt
Goran?
and looks straight at you. It's the knight.
The plate mail boy. Okay.
Yep. He's big, 6'3". He's got
Hey.
bulging muscles.
He
So-
plays
wait,
basketball in his free time.
If this guy swings on me, did you just, I love you, Boggin. Anyway, if this guy swings on me, everybody else is gonna attack, right?
Fuck you.
Anyway, so
Wait, hold on. Is it possible for me to do an emotion read on the?
do you still have
Yeah,
that spell today?
It'd be like a perception.
Yeah,
check,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Oh wait, okay, never mind.
He only used
Yeah,
I-
you can
I
start
use
casting
thought
a
cap.
spell. I believe it's pretty obvious, though, that you're
Check.
casting a spell.
Could I lie about what spell I just casted?
Are you saying you're going to cast a spell?
Yeah.
I mean,
was-
tell me your lie. What do you lie? What do you say?
If he's like, what? Why did you just cast a spell? It's just, hold on, let me think.
I'm just pooling.
Bolden. Say you were casting a healing spell on me or yourself, and then act rejuvenated.
Yeah, okay, I'll just go with that. I'll just go with exactly that, and then do like a perception check if I have to.
Okay, I got to roll a saving throw. Hold on.
Saving.
Yeah, so you cast emotion read on the count, right? Or who?
Yeah.
Right, you
The
cast it on him,
person.
and you feel his mind is just not open to you.
Fuck.
Put them off. Do it. Evolve.
So, you're standing in front of the count, and
He is upsetty spaghetti.
he is upset. He looks to you and says, "If you speak one more time, I will have Sir Goran here," and he points to the armored man in plate mail. "Tear out your throat."
I don't think the king would be too
I
happy.
am the son of a senator. I am subject only to the laws of Kingdom of Valarin.
I'm a
That's
severed
I
citizen.
did, and these guys
You
are
are
with
violating
me.
my rights.
No,
That's-
Am I being detained? Am I being
Sir.
detained?
Disrespecting a noble is against the law, is it not?
It is not.
It is.
But But Legion is a noble.
Legion, it is against the law to disrespect the noble as a peasant.
Okay.
No, I refuse that. No.
Look, they're rich. They're gonna make the laws. They don't care. There's no court. Well, there might be. I don't fucking know.
So,
And- I'm not a peasant. I'm quite wealthy.
so you don't own any land or titles. You are a peasant.
In my spare time, I've actually
Status-wise, you are a
Stormbrook. All right, hold on. I'm gonna put the whole game on pause, and I'm gonna go buy Stormbrook right now.
So you walk out.
I kind of actually want to. It'd be really funny.
All right.
I'm gonna say, okay, guys, hold on, and I'm gonna go buy Stormbrook, which I'm assuming is owned by Fenhold. So could I?
It is owned by the person you're standing in front of. Probably.
I'm gonna say,
not
hey,
sure.
how much to buy Stormbrook?
Wait, if you bought it from him, would you be serving as a vassal under him, or
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
like? Okay, there you go. So you'd still be.
But I would be,
Totally
I would
give
be
you
a
much
noble.
power over him.
I would still be a
He
noble.
goes, I would not sell Stormybrook to you if you were holding me at the edge of a cliff by a finger.
I can be
Would you
right.
sell it to
I'm just
me?
kidding.
A servant of the
I would sell it to
County.
none of you, for none of you could probably match the price that I would require to sell off land that is earning me various incomes.
How much?
What is that price?
I don't know. 10,000 gold. It's not for sale, but if I were to sell it, that would be what I would sell it for. I prefer
What
to
are you-
keep the lands in my family's name and not divide it with some minor noble upstart who comes in here demanding to buy land and titles from me. Will you listen
Demand-
to what I have to say, or will you be gone?
I asked you. You got.
All right.
I said-
Boggan's gonna leave for a moment. I gotta go pee.
Okay.
He just like walks over to the corner.
So Boggan's sitting silently in the corner.
Okay, I'm gonna ask him what are you trying to hire us for?
Finally.
I asked this
My
earlier.
niece has been captured by goblins. I don't know how. She was on a trip to Ubin to oversee some matters for me. She's quite young, and I hoped her to take the initiative and represent me well.
How
But-
old?
Her butler came back informing me that she was captured along the road on the way back to Fenhold.
Where's your butler? Her butler.
Her butler?
The one that you just the butler or the butler?
The butler, yes.
Yeah. Where is he?
Jarvis, you hear him yell, and eventually a old gaunt man comes into the room. He's got a full head of hair, though. It's quite stern. It's black, and he goes, "Yes, my lord," and he kind of like twitches as he walks into the room. These men would like to speak to you about my niece, and he gestures to you.
I'm gonna have him mark on my map where exactly she was kidnapped from, like specifically.
She, my lord, was captured
Alright,
at
I'm
the
back.
edge of the plains, and he points to a map on the big table in the middle of the room. Right there.
It's about 25 miles.
We don't know exactly where, but we saw her head north off the road from there.
How many goblins?
Well, actually, my lord, it was an ogre leading 3 goblins. It was quite the sight.
Shrek.
I speak both of those languages. We're Boolan.
I dare try to put up a fight, but they drug her off into the plains to not be seen.
All right. What did I miss?
How equipped were they? So apparently this guy's niece, right, was
Yes,
was
niece.
kidnapped. She was kidnapped by an ogre that was leading 3 goblins on the X on the far right.
Mm-hmm. I would
Where-
love to employ you for this, as no
My
other
game's bugged out. I'm joining again.
no other men available to me are here due to the current conflict with Reading. Otherwise, any mumbles, I would probably choose anyone else.
Well, how much are you paying for this task?
I will give you my favor.
Favor?
My
Like what?
favor.
Like what is
I will.
define favor?
I will help you with anything
Help
you
fill
may
our pockets
require.
with gold.
Would you give me Stormybrook?
No,
It's a favor. Will you give us 6 for Stormybrook?
no.
Technically, that would make us all vassals under you, so it would be helpful.
I will give you a house in town.
Just one house.
A nice
I have 2
house. It is well matched in any amount of gold. Trust me.
Would you give me gold if I asked for gold?
I would rather not, due to the current state of war we are in. I am liquidating things and moving things around. As he looks to his table with a little book on it with the coins he was assorting. However, I can give you 150 gold for your trouble.
Each or to split?
For the group of you.
Are we going to share a house, or do we each get our own house?
Would you give us a selection of your servants, right? You have here. Like, would we be able to just take one for us to have?
Jarvis is old. You could have Jarvis under your care.
No. I want to choose one.
You could have Jarvis.
This man is so sassy.
Does Jarvis have any like special talent?
He is a butler. He knows how to make and fetch food, mostly.
Losing nieces.
He knows how to escort. He knows minor heraldry things. He knows the nobles around here. Ask him. What are you
How
going
useful
to accept or not?
Jarvis? I want to explore my options before.
Oh!
That hurt my ears.
Yeah, it's good.
God!
Okay.
Someone's like practicing a flute in the other room or something. Fuck.
Jesus. So Jarvis goes, I am quite skilled, my lord, in serving any needs my lord would need.
How old are you?
I am at the age of 65.
This dude's gonna kill over like next year. I don't know why you're offering us this.
Jarvis looks at you and like his eyes are like puppy dog eyes. He's like, I am in perfect health, young man.
I'm gonna. Okay, well, he gave us the information, so I'm just gonna like wave my hand at him and like just shoo.
The Count goes, will you accept this generous proposal?
I will accept the favor. Yes. I
Yeah,
will.
sure.
I don't know what these guys want.
I have a question. Do we each get a house, or do we just share one?
One house. It is very nice, I assure you.
Could it
How
actually house
spacious.
those people or
Huh? So,
how many rooms?
do you want to go see the house?
Yes, actually. That
Yeah,
would be
sure.
nice.
Let's do a little like fucking open house tour.
Could you bring the big paladin boy over here as well? I wanna bring him along.
Paladin?
The guy in the plate armor.
Oh.
I just wanna
Sir
bring him.
Gorin is charged with protecting me at every moment of the day.
And aren't you coming with us to see the house?
Oh, you're going to see, you asked the Count to go see the house with you?
Yeah.
My servants are fine for that. Jarvis, go show them the home.
But I'd rather you did it. Just get the best deal.
Give me a charisma check.
Damn it.
I can't.
Damn.
Did it pass?
Nope.
Alright. Goes, Jarvis is perfectly capable of showing you the house. I have made my proposal. Either accept it when you see
Really,
the house.
it's just that you come with us, Count.
Have him roll a charisma check.
Sure, you could roll a charisma check too.
Roll a d20, Legion. Nope.
Hell yeah!
Oh, Jesus.
You want
Sorry.
That,
you
is,
want-
that is a
I
fail.
don't.
You want below your charisma.
I gotta.
Yeah, when you're rolling to hit, you want to roll high, but when you're rolling everything else, you want to roll low, except for damage.
I got 19. so
Saving
yeah, I
throws
deserve
you also want above your saving throw.
Wait, what's your charisma? Legion?
15, I think. Let me check.
20.
All right. Your charisma's 15.
13.
That's a fail. He goes, Jarvis, again, is perfectly capable of doing this.
All right,
I think
everybody
fuck it,
else.
let's go.
Fine. I did just insult Jarvis like a ton, so he's not gonna be very happy about this.
So Jarvis leads you into a nice corner of town. Titus, you notice you are next to the magic shop. There is a 2-story house made out of wood, and when you go inside, you see 4 rooms on the bottom floor, and when you're led upstairs, you see another 4 separate
nice.
rooms on the bottom
This is
floor.
nice. This is basically a mansion.
There is a kitchen,
I mean, I guess not, but you know.
a front
Not
hallway,
huge.
like a living room, and then a center room where all those connect, and then there's a stairway in that middle room. And upstairs there are 4 bedrooms
All right,
and
I
a
think
center hallway.
I'm gonna tell Jarvis that we accept, and then just stay here.
Wait, do we
And
get
then-
this in advance, or do we have to complete the same day like get it?
Jarvis goes,
Probably complete.
My lord would probably prefer you complete the assignment he has given you.
Can we? Can
All right,
we
well,
test
I'm
it out?
ready.
What if we need to? What if we need
Because
to?
we need to rest to regen our spells,
Yeah, we just fought
Mm-hmm.
a fucking beast.
and I wanna go buy some stuff too.
So Jarvis leads you outside,
Wait, no,
and
I'm gonna ask Jarvis if we can try it or test it out for a night.
Gotta-
I do not have the authority to grant such a thing. However, I doubt my
I
lord
can't
would
drive
be
this house.
very acceptable to that idea.
Let's see. So he seems to like Boggin the most. So why don't you go with Jarvis to see if you can get us that one night, and I'm gonna go and buy some stuff.
You do this, Boggin?
Oh, what am I doing? Sorry.
So he seems to like you the most. So I feel like you should go ask if we can try it out for a night, and then, yeah, that's it.
All right, that makes sense. We do need a place to rest for the night. All right, I gotta go to the count.
Okay, how do you try and convince him? You're allowed into his hall again with Jarvis.
Hello, count.
You can give
well,
him the Bastion head.
Hello, Boggin.
we need after a battle with the basilisk, we need like a night to rest. You know, recharge.
I am sure there are
before we
many
head out.
inns available in town.
Sure, but inns cost money, and
There's no stable. Tom.
wait, what?
I was talking to Tom. I was just saying there's no stable.
Okay. You know, inns cost money, and it would be really convenient if you let us stay in the house you're going to provide us when we successfully complete the task you've given us. Just for the night. Just one night. If we don't do it, then no more nights in there.
Give me a charisma check.
Oh, shit.
Did it
Fuck,
pass
okay.
or fail?
That's a fail.
That's a
I have
fail?
8 charisma.
All right.
I'm the least charismatic person.
He
to try
goes,
and-
there are
I have
many
6
inns in
charisma.
town, Boggin, as I'm sure all of you know.
Offer him one of the eyes of the basilisk.
We
Just
already wait. Okay. How about an exchange? Wait, hang on. No, it's metagaming.
No, it's not.
Well, technically, it is. You're not here with me.
A
right?
very
yeah,
minor
sorry.
offense, but if you want to offer him a basilisk eye, it's okay.
All right. Well, I guess yeah. All right. How about a basilisk eye for the night? Instead of going through an inn, how about just a good materialistic exchange?
If you are that desperate for a room, then sure. And he beckons to a servant to go grab the basilisk eye.
Sick.
All right. And you
feel
hand
like we could
the
probably have gotten
wet,
an inn for free,
moist
just, like,
basilisk
free cred.
eye over to the to the count's servant. What are you going to shop for, Rotund?
Did you say that magic shop, right? The one that I went to ask questions with
Yeah.
the red robe.
Yep.
I want to go there. And then since we, I'm assuming he came back and like told us that we got the room. I'm gonna go drop all my stuff off aside from some money.
Okay.
I'm gonna take a top floor, like right as we like.
It is not
Go
furnished, by the way. There's no furnishings inside the house.
That's gay.
But
Whatever. That's fine. I can sleep on my bag.
okay.
So.
All right. Well, despite bartering for a for the house for the night, I want to go to an inn and just see if like I can get a room just with street cred.
With street cred?
That's a good idea, actually.
Yeah, just like
I was thinking about that actually, because we just slayed the basilisk. So people
Okay.
were like, "Oh, hey."
So you
just open up the just open the inn door and be like, "Hey, it's the Basilisk Slayer." Give
You
me
see a couple of boys at the bar, and they go, "Here, here," as they lift up a drink, and they offer to buy you a drink.
Gladly accept.
Okay, you get nail. They ask you various different questions. How'd you kill it? Did it turn any of your friends to stone? Oh, sorry if that was inappropriate. If they were turned to stone,
no
it would
one
be
turned to stone.
tragic. But it'd make for a good tale, wouldn't it? Oh.
Wouldn't indeed. The only thing that died out there was one goat, a
So
purchaseless
what-
livestock.
What will you be doing now? Will you be traveling the world,
Looking
slaying
for a-
other basilisk, finding them all and killing them?
Right now,
Yeah,
looking
mine.
for a place to sleep, but after that, helping out the count.
Quite the adventure, I suppose. What's the count got you on?
I can't disclose that information. It's
Oh, quite
classified.
big adventurer business, I see.
Yeah.
They all continue to ask miscellaneous questions about killing the basilisk, how the fight was, what other fights you've been in.
Why are we talking to Barbosa over here? Like,
Because you'll be walking the plank tonight, laddie. So
is,
yeah,
that like, is he like hitting on me? Like,
no, that's. He has a literal plank in his shack that he has people walk drunk over coals. Yeah.
smart.
Yep.
What a guy. That's probably some great
I have
entertainment right there.
proficiency in religion. Can I like see if there's any other temples nearby other than the one that we were at?
There's no other temples nearby besides the one to Sonar. It's pretty large though, in the center of town, or not the center, the like
So
right side of
priests
town.
have to, not like in the game, but priests have to like pray to get their spells back, right?
Yes, you're supposed to rest and then pray.
You don't have to pray at a temple though.
No, you can pray wherever to your god.
But you could probably get a free room at that temple.
That's
Yeah.
also what I was thinking.
You and Trap Auto, who is currently AFK, could go stay in the temple.
I mean, I guess I'll drag Trap Auto
All right.
and to the temple with
You
me.
guys are given the same bedrolls you've been given for however long you've been here.
I also, is there like a head of the temple?
The old man that I referenced before would be the head. That recruited or kind of sold you off into this merry group of adventurers.
In the house, I'm gonna go ahead and like skin the goat that I have to make it a skeleton.
All right. You take out the goat and you skin it to skeleton form.
And I'm gonna keep. Can I like wash the fur,
Can you wash the fur?
like the skin that I just skinned off?
You don't have like a hunting proficiency, so it's kind of like messy, but it's like tattered
No,
and.
but I mean, it's soft enough to like sleep on. Is what I'm getting at.
Okay, yeah, you can make it into a pillow.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I want to do.
Sure, yeah, you can make the goat skin
Can I
into a pillow.
talk to the head of the temple?
Sure, yeah. You approach the gray robe gaunt man, balding in the top of his head. He goes, "Hello, Mathen. How may I help you?"
I want to know how much money I cost you being here.
Oh, it was
For that
a
day I
small
was here.
sum. Very little, just the food and probably 5 silver you cost us. It's not a large deal, Mathen. You're in the charity of Sonar's blessings.
May I give him 40 gold pieces?
He goes, "Your donation is much appreciated, Mathen, and you will be, obviously, a cherished son of, hold on, let me get the name of your god. What is it, Law?
Alistair, if I'm
Alistar.
not mistaken.
You are a cherished son of Alistair, and I'm sure Sonar has his many blessings upon you as well." And he takes the gold and puts it into the big, kind of like oval-shaped bowl at the where people go and put it generally when they donate gold to the temple. All right. Do you ask him anything else?
Okay. No, I just go to my room.
Boggin, you're
Thanks,
regaling
Ray.
tales with the men at the bar. Rotund,
What time is it?
it is, say around noon now that you guys have had these various conversations.
Wait, it's only noon? Holy shit.
It didn't take long for you guys to kill the basilisk. Most of that time was you guys entertaining or talking to the count.
Oh shit, do we even need to sleep then?
Not yet. I have to take a long rest to like.
Yeah, he has. The clerics and him have to sleep 8 hours and then either pray or memorize spells. But yeah. So Rotund, you said you wanted to go to the magic shop?
Yes.
Okay. What do you want to do there? You see the red-robed mage Albius once again sitting at the counter, full of life and energy.
I'm gonna ask what rings, or I'm just gonna see what his wares are. Like, what is he selling?
I believe last time Apiesis was there. Well, what are you looking for specifically? He asked.
I just want to see everything that he's selling.
Okay. I did not have his wares prepared, but he asked what kind of objects you would be specifically looking for. Once again, like any idea as to what that would be. He has various baubles, but he doesn't have anything super powerful magic-wise. Like, are you looking for spells? Are you looking for some sort of magic item? A potion?
Do you have any dyes?
Any what?
Dyes.
Dyes?
Like for clothes, so I can dye my clothes.
This is a magic shop. I suppose you'd be looking for clothes weavers, or You came to me for dyes.
Or like a cloak or something. Just
You're looking.
I'm just wondering. I'm just asking what he's selling.
He has a couple potions. He has a potion of health, a healing potion, per se, that he'd offered you for probably 70 gold. It is a weak healing potion.
Does he have any rings?
Any rings? Yes. He goes, I have a ring of mind blocking.
How much?
650 gold.
Would you be willing to go lower?
Convince me. How do you convince him?
Hey, can I get this for 300 gold instead?
Give me a charisma check.
I passed it!
Alright. He goes, no, I could not give it to you for 300 gold, but I will move my price down to 550. Quite a fair price.
I was so happy that I got my 500 or my 300 gold.
It's only for you, since you're a fellow wizard.
I'm gonna say, let me actually wait. Could I offer him 300 gold and then these scrolls?
You offer him the scrolls?
And 300 gold.
He peels over the scrolls. What spells are on those scrolls again?
Magic, missile, burning hands, and find familiar.
Dungeon Master, is it possible for me to interject here?
Did you follow him to the shop?
No, he's just asking for like outside the game.
Yeah, outside the game. So, my mom is dragging me to Walmart.
Okay.
And I don't know how long I'm gonna be there. If
Okay.
it goes outside the session, I guess my character's just sleeping at the house. Okay.
All right, you'll be sleeping.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Praying.
Yeah.
It's all right. I get it.
Love
Okay.
you.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. He goes 200 gold. No, not 200 gold. 250 gold. 250 gold. In the scrolls, and you can have the ring. And he kind of like palms the ring on his finger.
I'm gonna pull out one of the black pearls as well, and just say like, "Hey, what about this?"
He kind of looks it over. I've never been one versed in the.
I'll just take the first deal then. The 3 scrolls and 250 gold.
All right, you hand him the 3 scrolls and the 250 gold, and he hands you the ring of mind shielding. All right, you have this beautiful silver ring with a little gem on the top of it. It's purple. And yeah, you've bought the ring. And take the gold and scrolls off your character sheet. All right, do you guys do anything else today, or is it all rest?
I'm gonna go rest. Wait, is there anywhere that I could buy a dog?
There is a dog trainer. Yes.
How much does a dog cost?
What kind of dog? Are we looking for a guard dog, a hunting dog, or just an untrained?
Guard dog.
Guard dog. I believe that's 25 gold. Let me check really quick, though. $20. Is anyone else doing anything today, or are you drinking the day away, or praying the day away?
Yeah, I'm not doing anything.
Okay.
I'm not.
The guard dog is guard 25 gold.
Yeah, I'll take one. Titus wants to go look at better armor.
Wait, what happened to Nier?
Nier had to go to Walmart.
Apparently.
Ah.
So okay.
Done for the day.
I'm taking my dog to the house. Or yeah, to the house.
All right, Titus, where do you go look for better armor? At an armorer's, I assume? Titus?
I need stuff for the dog. Titus has been muted. He's typing right now.
Okay, I'm unmuted now.
There you go.
What about that?
Yeah, I'll just go to the armor.
Okay, what armor were you looking for? Just better?
Wait. Before, can I get my dog stats?
I don't know, something that's a little bit better than what I have now. What do I even have now? Studded leather?
It has...
Oh crap, I just closed roll 20.
Our dog... It has 2 hit die, 12 movement, and it has a +1 to hit.
AC?
But AC is 6. But it won't attack people. It can only guard.
Oh.
So like,
So if
it's trained to guard, not attack.
If I tell it to guard some, like, so if I tell it to guard something, will it attack people who come in then?
Yeah.
Okay. So I just have to tell it to guard them.
It might attack people who attack you too. That's also a thing. But what did you say, Titus?
Looking for some armor with some better AC, but I don't.
There's plate mail, which is gonna run 600 gold.
Yeah, I can't afford that.
You're wearing chain.
I'm wearing studded leather, I think.
Studded. Oh well, splint and chainmail are better than that. They're also heavier.
Which is better? Better splint or chain?
Give me a moment to find the AC. Chainmail, splint mail is better. It would put you
I'll get
up
some splint mail then.
to 4 AC without a shield, 3 with. Alright, splint mail is going to run you, I believe, 80 gold?
Yep, 80 gold.
80 gold, yep. So you buy split mail for 80 gold.
What does it bring my AC down to?
Do you have a shield?
What, 3 or 4?
With a shield, it's 3. Without a shield, it's 4.
Okay, well, I have a shield, so.
So, anything else, guys? Or are we good for the day here? Right.
Yeah.
You all go to bed. You wake up, some of you will probably spend the day jolly gallivanting around. Mathin is praying. near, seems to be lost in thought, and heads back to the temple. You don't see him for a while. Otherwise, you're free to go to bed eventually and wake up and memorize spells. You are uninterrupted for the remainder of the day.
Okay, so to next day.
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna learn detect magic and animal, reanimated animal,
Okay.
and I'm gonna detect magic on the 2 black pearls.
What spells do you memorize, Mathen? You do not detect any magic coming from the pearls. You detect a strong aura of magic coming from your ring, and then I don't believe anything else besides yourself would radiate magic. Mathen?
Yeah, Mathen stabbed the ring. Correct? Am I wrong? I forget.
What?
I had done anything from the basilisk cave.
What spells do you memorize? Or do you not rememorize?
I'm doing. I should still have a healing, or do I need to rememorize that again?
If you haven't cast them, you can just keep them. But I'm asking you if you are overlapping those spells and replacing them.
No, healing command.
Okay. Anyway, you guys wake up and eventually all convene in the house, I assume.
Mm-hmm.
What are your plans?
We have
You're lagging, Legion.
that thing. Yes.
So, I think currently, I think we should head to this dot first, right here,
Okay.
and then we can go to the goblin.
Do you guys do that?
Yeah.
All right.
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah.
You head off towards the mysterious dot found in the tome, in the crypt. And you eventually get there undisturbed.
Oh, by the way, I grabbed my skeleton and recloaked him and such.
Okay. You see nothing but plains around you as you reach the place on the map where the dot was. It's just plains everywhere.
I'm gonna roll a perception
Just
check.
flat ground.
Yeah, give me a perception check. All right, it's just plains.
Huh.
Does anybody have a shovel?
I have a spade.
Can you
Is a
dig a
shovel?
bit?
Sure, I'll just start digging holes in the ground.
All right, how long do you dig for?
I give it about 30 minutes.
All right,
We're just saying, fuck it.
you dig down where the dot on the map is for 30 minutes, and eventually, probably around the 30-minute mark, you hear a clunk as you hit something
Ooh.
stone.
I keep going.
On the ground.
I start to try and uncover, like, reach my hands down, like, hole style, and try and, like,
You
figure out
uncover
what I just found.
what looks to be the lid to a sarcophagus.
Oh, shit.
I'm gonna tell them. Okay, hey guys, let's clear this up and get ready to fight.
All right.
Oh wait, I can
Should
detect.
we
I
be
got- I got-
disturbing the dead?
Wait, I can
Wait,
detect undead.
sarcophagus? What, like a casket?
Do you have
Yeah.
detect undead, or do you? I believe you have. You have, what is it called? You can make undead turned. You can turn
No.
undead.
No, because
Alright.
when I remember when we were in that mausoleum, I said I cast like detect undead to see if there was something, and you said that it was radiating off of those.
You cast detect magic.
Was it?
Yeah. You can control undead like an evil priest.
Okay.
I have a question.
What's
Can
up?
we tell, like, if the casket's, like, laying horizontal
So-
or vertical?
It's not a casket, it's like the lid to a coffin. You don't even see the rest of it, right? Unless you
Oh.
dig deeper. Otherwise, it's like a big stone lid.
Okay.
Can we tie a rope around it and attach it to Rufus and have him pull it out?
You want to do that?
What?
Can we attach a rope to Rufus and pull the sarcophagus out?
Yeah, probably. I got a bunch of rope, so.
So do I.
Sure, sounds like a good idea.
All right.
Try
So
to, like, dig around it and try and get, like, under it so you can actually try and pull it out.
do you do that?
Yeah.
Yeah,
As
sure.
you dig around it, you get to a place where you can see that this isn't like a separate coffin. This is attached to the ground.
Oh.
All right, we should probably not pull it.
Yeah.
Let's just keep digging then. I think, and I'll.
How long do you dig
How far
for?
away? How far away are we from town?
Right where the dot
10
is.
miles. So 10 miles. Jake.
A little more.
How long
12.
would it take to travel that?
Not long.
Oh, I'm just gonna order.
It's probably
my
it's probably getting around 6 o'clock by the time you get there.
AM or PM.
PM.
Okay, I'm gonna have my skeleton go ahead and start digging around as well.
Just
Which
you only have
I
one.
only have one spade.
Does it dig with its hands?
Yep.
How long do you guys do this for? This digging?
Until we have it. Until we.
I guess we just go for like an hour.
Eventually, you clear out like around the not casket, coffin that's made of
Sorry.
stone, and while you're digging like in front of the coffin, right, you eventually, ding, you hit stone again, and it's like a stone wall, like sunken into the ground, or like a stone roof, maybe, not really sure.
Alright, I almost want to return to the town. Like, I almost want to just like see if I can't get like a small workforce to like help excavate.
Yeah, that sounds like a great idea, actually.
Okay.
Let's-
How
let's
many
take that.
laborers do you hire?
I just like, I think maybe 10, 20.
Okay.
How many people can you hire? Say, hey,
Depends how
one
many
gold
silver
piece
you're
for
offering.
everyone who wants to dig.
Okay, you get like 30 people show up for
Okay.
a gold piece each to go.
Alright, how many people have a shovel? Alright.
People find various digging instruments around town
Alright.
for the gold piece.
No, 20, 30, let's go. One gold piece each. Let's
Okay,
let's go start digging.
30 men, various sizes and shapes, all follow you out to town to kind of dig up this this area. What do you tell them the purpose is? A couple of them like question like, "What are we digging up here?
I have no earthly idea.
Is it
Do not
dangerous?"
question the Bastion Slayer.
It shouldn't be.
All right, and they all go
I'll
with
pay
you.
for damages.
Eventually, like probably 10 feet down, you begin to uncover more of this, and there's like a stone roof, right? That is like sitting above where the stone coffin was, and it's like a solid square, like 10 by 10 by 10. And then there's the coffin in front of it, that's also stone, and it's on a stone platform, and the stone continues down for what feels like a long time. How late do you hold the peasants to dig? It was 6 o'clock when you went and got them.
All right.
Or
And when did we get
6:30.
there? Like what?
I say I'll yell at
6:30
hey,
when we showed up to the excavation site.
No, 6 when you got there. You dug for 30 minutes, right? And then you.
So it's
Okay,
probably
wait.
like pushing
6:30.
midnight right now, right?
It depends how long you have the peasants dig for.
Well, I'm saying dig until we find it.
Okay, so it gets around like 9 p.m. and they're like, we should probably head in for the night.
I'll agree.
No, I'm gonna say I'll give you another gold tomorrow if you.
All
guys
of the
can-
30 peasants.
all 30 gold.
For how long did you ask him to dig for? The whole night?
I'm gonna say it's 1 gold a day until we figure out this whole thing. Till we get it all undug.
I mean, to dig through the night is kind of dangerous. Are you all gonna sit around here?
Yeah, we're gonna stay here. We're gonna protect. We'll take shifts.
All right, and they dig through the night and they uncover another roof where the coffin is. It's very clear, and it goes down even further, like the stone working. This is what looks to be a building now. You're getting a picture of it.
We could break the. Can we break? Anyone strong?
I'm getting a
enough for
phone
it?
call. Hold on.
I'm strong-ish. I got
I mean,
Smash the roof.
We have
Go
Titus,
off on it.
we have Titus with his giant animal. So
Smash the roof.
well, he said that we
Off
found.
the
damn.
He said that we found like a top bit, like a cover of some sort. So we could just pull it off.
I'm just kind of like picturing like what even like what we're even looking at.
I'm kind of thinking of like you know how in Skyrim with the dragon priests, I'm kind of
It's
thinking.
there's obviously you guys are seeing a stone kind of like 10 by 10 building, right? And the walls go down very far, and then another adjacent stone building with the stone coffin on top of it, right? That is also 10 by 10 by 10, right? And going down as well.
Do we have an entrance?
You
I know
haven't tried to
ancient-
yet.
I think I have ancient history. Can I think if there was ever like a city or civilization here?
Can you roll me the check for that?
Wait, let me make sure I have it. I might have just no, I do have it. Okay. All right, what do I need to roll?
I believe it's int -1. So d20 -1. Check, but fairly certain. Let's see here. Where is it? Ancient history. Yep, intelligence -1. Just d20 -1. You can just roll a d20 and we can just subtract 1 if you need to.
Okay, good. Because I cannot figure out what.
It's just you would add like you would do /roll d20 and then you would just -1. But
16.
that is a fail, I believe, unless your int's 16.
Oh yeah, going higher.
Yep, that's a fail. You have never heard of some tomb buried in the ground around Fenhold.
I have necrology, correct? So I could. Would that technically count as like
I believe that has to do with undead creatures. So you would know about undead creatures. So like you know about ghouls, you know.
What about like burial sites? Because like obviously these are pretty big things, so it might be a famous burial site.
No.
Okay, I'll be honest. I forgot why we're out here.
You were supposed to go help the
Goblin,
the
ogre
girl,
goblin.
the niece of the count, right? But you guys took a detour to dig in the dirt where this dot was on a book that Apicius, Rotund, and Titus got from a tomb last week.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought this was supposed to be helping the fucking.
No, you have
Didn't
been
realize.
you've been diverting on like another whole thing.
Ah, shit! I thought that we were heading out to help the fucking girl.
No, we don't. He never gave us a time limit on it, so we can do that whenever. I just want to.
I mean,
If someone's in danger, we
He
should go
did.
do
He
that
did not
now.
say you need to do
And
this
come
by
back.
a certain amount of days. He did not say that, but.
But they have someone
I
to go
think
do that now.
he preferred, alive rather than dead.
You should go right now.
I realized, like,
They can
wait
come
a
back
minute.
to our tomb.
We're spending a
Alright,
lot of
I'm
time
gonna-
just digging. There's
I'm
people in
gonna-
danger.
All right, I'm gonna tell them to keep digging, and we'll be back. Don't dig at night. Just
They asked to
Dig.
be paid in advance for the 30 gold a day.
I give him
digging.
my 30 gold.
All right.
That I owe
You
them.
are the
Oh,
new man
I already
spreading the wealth
subtracted it.
around.
so the issue is that I don't want them to like. I'll say I would, but I don't want you guys to run off.
So do you give them a time frame, like how many days you want them to dig?
I just want them to uncover the whole thing.
At 30 gold a day. All right.
Yeah, 30 gold a day. I promise to pay.
Okay.
Let's hope there's no artifacts or anything in there.
Make sure you take off the 30 gold that you paid them during the night, and Burb, I believe you
Yep.
took yours off as well.
Well, no, I said I would be paying 30 gold a day starting. the
Yeah,
next
but you
day.
said you'd pay them another gold piece each to stay the night and dig through the night, right? I
Yeah.
believe that's what you said. They want
did.
that money now.
Okay. All right. Done.
All right. So what do you guys do next?
We're gonna head out to the area around the goblins.
So after spending the night digging in the dirt, you guys awaken and head off towards the goblins. And on your way there, you see bumping down the road a merchant with many casks of wine in his cart.
Where are we?
He's got a nice purple hat on. It's kind of like a roundish hat. You're about right Here.
All right, I'm
not
gonna
pinging.
I'm gonna call to him and ask if he's selling anything besides
there.
alcohol.
I sell various wines.
Besides alcohol.
I sell various wines, and that is it.
Why are you out here selling on the road?
I am from Rulu. I have come to sell my wares in Fenhold.
Have
Do
you
we know when the whole goblin thing happened? Like
Yeah.
when the chick got like
when
abducted?
did that happen?
Did you ask?
No, we did not.
Then you do not know.
Damn. Okay.
I kind of figured it was like base knowledge. Otherwise, I would have asked.
It's base knowledge that they told you.
Because it would be base knowledge. Like I say, hey, my daughter got kidnapped X amount of days ago, or my
I'm not uncomfortable retconning that. It happened 5 days ago.
Okay. I asked the merchant, were you around these parts about 5 days ago?
No.
Damn. All right.
Although I did get molested by an ogre and a couple goblins. They took a couple casks of wine, and he points to an empty space in his cart, and took some of my money.
Huh. Did you see which way they ran off to?
I think they're still sitting on the road.
Sitting
They
on the road.
They
No
took
shit.
they took my things and sat back down.
We're on the road.
He points in the direction towards Rulu. Don't mess with the cards, please.
draw.
Yeah, no, he points in the direction of where the road goes, where you're headed.
All right. Well.
Let's go.
Oops, can you delete those? I didn't mean to draw that.
Thanks for the information, merchant.
Okay. You guys continue on your way?
Yep.
Alright, eventually, you guys come across a place in the road where you see a large, 9-foot-tall, gray-skinned ogre sitting there, and next to him just so happens to be another 9-foot-tall, gray-skinned ogre. They haven't appeared to have noticed you yet, and they're sitting around a fire, both of them with a cask of wine, drinking it in their hands, arms.
Wait, did you say 2 ogres?
Yes, 2 ogres.
Okay, I'm gonna call to them and ask them how they're doing because I speak ogre.
All right, you call to the ogres. What do you say to them? You just say how they're doing?
Yeah.
They look up from their fire and their cask of wine, and they start walking towards you. Oi, my name's Various, the greatest ogre of them all.
Which one? Top or bottom?
This one. And he goes, "This is my brother." They're actually speaking in common. This one's speaking in common. "This is my brother, Vex. He don't speak much." You see the other ogre kind of like thumb his head. "Me, Vex."
Oh, he's retarded.
Regardless, we'll be taking all your wares, essentially. Especially that there bison. That looks mighty delicious. And
I'm gonna charge him.
I'll be eating that dwarf there.
I'm charging him right now.
Oh,
I'm sick in my I'm sick in my animals on him right now.
All right. He is surprised as you do this. You guys get a surprise round. Otherwise, start rolling initiative. You guys get a free
I don't
round.
actually know what the initiative, what my to hit
Your lance.
is. It's my lance.
Well,
It's
I mean, your lance, you get a free action because you surprise them, though. So,
Roll a hit.
you can charge them and roll to hit. You rolled a 14. All right. Which ogre were you charging?
Which one said he would eat Rufus?
That one that you're charging right
This
now.
one.
The non-retarded one.
Yes. You guys don't know he's retarded. That's rather rude.
That one. And since it's a charge, it does double damage.
Okay. Let me see. You hit with a 14. Just give me a second to set all this up.
Is that a hit? For sure.
I'm looking for his AC right now. It is... No, a 14 is a miss. You go to lance him, and you just narrowly miss with your lance. I gotta teach you guys the initiative macro so you can add your own initiatives.
By the way, I threw out all my skeletons and sucked.
Shit,
And, like,
I didn't mean to do that.
That was part of that was hoping to be part of the surprise attacks.
They can be on the ground. Yeah, you can throw them out.
Yeah, I'm also with the other surprise. Can I like get over there and then attack him? Like
Yeah,
in
you
this,
all
like,
get a
surprise
free action. Do you guys want to just do group initiative? It's a lot simpler. We can just one side roll a d10 and I'll roll a d10. If you guys are cool with it.
Sure. I don't
Okay.
really have any qualms with
Who
that.
wants to roll
Whatever's
it?
easier for you.
Who wants to roll
I
it?
mean, I rolled a 6 earlier.
All right, well, keep
Or
your
I
6.
rolled an 8, rather.
All right. An 8?
Yeah. Well, actually, no. That was.
Is that with
D20,
your
never mind.
modifiers or without?
I didn't have any modifiers.
Let's both roll a d10.
I rolled a 1 without a modifier.
All right. They'll go first, but you guys get the surprise round. Regardless, that makes it a lot easier.
All right.
So,
I'm also
Titus
gonna go
goes to
stab the smart one.
lance the ogre and just narrowly misses the ogre's tough hide, scratching the surface, but not making any damage done. He is in front of that
Put my
ogre.
skeletons on the map.
So you
Wait,
guys
so I can move from here to here, right?
It's 60 feet. Do you have 60 feet one movement?
You get 6. You can move 6 tiles and not attack. 3 and attack. Since you're a dwarf, everyone else gets 12, and they can move 6 and attack, and 12 and not attack.
Man, do we have to start the fight so far away? God damn it.
This is this. There you go.
That was a mistake. Please delete that as well.
Please don't do that.
No, it was an accident. I was trying to select the distance.
Okay.
I have 3 skeletons.
Wait.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
Let's
good.
do it.
Perfect. And my dog. My guard dog.
And your dog.
Which I'm having guard myself.
All right.
Yeah, I'm just moving up.
All right. Near is not here. He is back in town. All right. Did you guys all move your spaces?
I'm moving close to this guy to heal him or do something if he needs it.
To who? You're just moving there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I was 12, so I can't attack or anything.
Are ogres counted as like animals?
And they go first on this round. The one that was charged go, well, I guess you'll be taking it this way then. And he goes to slam down a club onto Titus. He rolls an 18 and does... Oof. He takes his club, striking it down on Titus for 8 damage. Titus, he takes his club and slams it into the side of you, and you take 8 damage. And then the other ogre moves towards Mathin and rolls to hit with a 3.
Are these guys small, medium, or large?
This one
by
takes...
the way?
they're large. This one takes his
Hell
club
yeah.
and slams it against the ground right next to Mathis. What do you guys do?
Wait. Since it was a low roll, could he roll to get it stuck in the ground?
It wasn't a 1. Otherwise, I would have Savor's death, and if he had failed to Savor's death, he would have got stuck in the ground.
Okay. I'm gonna stick all of my skeletons on this gentleman right here.
Okay. You're all free to do things. So you stick your skeletons on him? This one?
Yep, all of them.
All right.
Yep.
Oh, fucking thing. God
Give
damn
me
it.
3d20s. And then you all are free to do your actions as well. So we're doing group initiative.
Titus, I guess you move back so I can heal you.
Descending
Oh,
order.
hit.
So the one on top and the one in the middle, etc.
Okay. So your owl hits. Give me a d4.
The one on top's my go.
Okay, give me a d4.
I'm just gonna wait back for a minute.
I believe.
We can see the results of this fight. Or this skeleton attack.
Alright, you do 1 damage to the ogre. And, yeah, that's the skeletons.
Are there any?
Is that it? Just 1 damage?
Yep.
Well, they're skeletons. I rolled a d4 for damage,
Titus
so.
crits.
Wait. Are
with
there
his-
any dead animals around?
No, there's no random dead animals.
Well, I just figured they're ogres. They probably kill things and just like, hey.
No, you see them, they've been chewing on like a piece of mutton, but it's not in animal form. So Titus takes out his horseman's mace, I assume, Titus?
Yep.
And slams it into the ogre's jaw, and the ogre goes, well, that'll be a right thrashing, but I'll give you one for what you gave me. And, yeah, he snarls the insult at Titus.
Wait, it's a crit, so no damage, right?
Yep, 8 damage.
So they have about
All right.
16. Yeah, about 16 HP, buddies.
I'm moving to hit this bigger ogre, the retard ogre.
Okay. Give me a roll to hit.
Give me the old stab.
All right, that I think will do it. That will do it.
All right.
How do you hit
excellent.
it? What do you do?
Go for your old just stab to the gut, just clean in.
You take your long sword and go stab it in the gut for.
Double
Hang
damage.
on, I gotta roll in damage.
It's not double
Is it-
damage.
He has the largest. Oh, yeah,
It's
yeah.
large damage. It's not double.
Yeah, that's right, that's right.
13 damage.
You take your longsword and stab it through the ogre's gut. It goes as it coughs up blood and falls to the ground dead.
Hold the phone.
God damn.
All
That
right,
was fast. Okay.
Rotund, what do you do?
Bird either kills
I'm-
stuff or throws his
I'm-
sword.
Sending the rest of my skeletons to attack the other guy.
Okay. Mathin?
I would guess I'll move near Titus and.
I don't think this was a
do
new
the
round for the
cure-
skeletons, was it? It might have been. Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Is
I
it?
think so.
I'm like stepped it right? I'm fucking shit up.
No, I think this is still the same round.
Yeah, this
yeah,
is
no,
the
no,
same
the,
round.
The ogres haven't gone, so yeah, never mind.
Mathin, what do you do?
I would move near Titus and heal whatever it was. Cure light wound.
Give me a D8. Just slash roll D8.
Nice.
All right, you lay your hand on Titus's back, and a blue glow emits from it as he's healed for 5 points of damage, bringing him up to 7. All right, and I believe it is ogre time, and he goes, "You killed my brother, Vex!" And he goes to smash down on Tom once again
It's all over now.
with a 7, missing. It is your guys' turn.
I'm sticking my
No,
skeletons.
go to hit him,
You go to him?
and then
We're just gonna gangbang this man. Oh wait, I can't move that far. Never mind.
I'm
I'm just
in.
gonna be the cheerleader. I'm just
Alright.
gonna hang back and be like, yeah,
Tom-
you get him, guy.
Tom
throw a
goes
rock at
to hit the ogre and misses him quite far.
I get a second attack this round, but I'll take it after everybody else.
Yep, it's at the end of the round. You attack with your zombies. Give me a
Middle
d20
one
for that fail. The middle one did hit. Give me a d4 for that as well.
Oh wow.
That's a fail. Your one with the short sword flings it across, right? That was the... was that...
Skeleton.
Which skeleton did that? The middle one?
No, the bottom one. So the
This one?
actual skeleton.
Okay, yeah, no. It flings its short sword across the field. And, it'll have to go pick it up. And does 2 damage? Alright.
Yep.
Was that the goat?
Yes.
The
No,
goat.
that's the owl. Yeah.
Okay, the owl pecks into the leg of the ogre, and the ogre tries to swat it away, but it's not very effective. What do the rest of you do?
I already moved.
Can I hit him with my
you
footman's
moved.
mace?
Yeah, give me a roll to hit.
What do I roll?
It's on your character sheet. It's a d20. I think it's just a flat d20. We actually don't have your damage down, though. I don't know why your
I don't
damage...
know what it is for the footman's mace.
Versus large, the footman's mace does... So just give me a d20. And footman's mace damage would be 1d6 against large, and 1d6 plus 1 against non-large. That is a miss. You swing at the ogre, but its tough, leathery hide, or its tough hide absorbs the damage. So Boggin, you've gone? I
Yeah,
think
I've moved.
everyone has gone.
I have my I can move forward. I'm going to chuck a rock at him.
Okay, you find a rock and chuck it at him. If you fail, you will hit your companions, like with a 1.
I rolled D2, so I missed. But it didn't
You just narrowly miss Titus's head with the rock.
okay.
I get my second attack now.
Yep.
Oh, that's a miss.
All right. You go to hit the ogre with your mace, and it just misses his hide. And the ogre goes to attack you with a natural 20, Tom.
I'm
doing
dead.
doing 12 damage to you.
Oh my god, he got fucking
You see
pulverized.
the ogre go with his club. This is for Vex, and he goes and slaps Titus off of his bison, cracking into him.
What are you at, Tom?
Fuck.
1 second.
He's at 7 HP, so that will drop him to.
He is at
five.
-5
-5.
on the ground. His bison goes. And Tom,
Does Rufus get an attack now?
Rufus is free to attack this round, and you guys are free to go. You see Titus hit to the ground. You hear a sickling crack as it hits him too.
I'm gonna go with the old fucking
Ooh, hey,
murder
nat
staff.
20.
Holy
I
shit.
have no
Nat
clue
20
what
on
to
the
roll for.
Hey, nat 20 on the
It's
owl.
on the bottom of your character sheet, Tom.
I'm gonna have the skeleton do a shield bash.
You do. He does a shield bash.
Well, if he hits, which I don't know if he does, and I rolled a nat 20 for the owl.
Okay, a nat 20. That's 2d4 or d4 times 2, not 2d4.
Alright,
Damn.
what? I rolled a 12. Is that a hit?
You rolled a 12. That is a miss.
Alright, and I get an extra
Oh,
attack. this turn,
I
right?
got a crit. I think 20.
You did.
Hey,
Crit.
Rufus misses.
Okay, Rufus misses. D4 for the owl, or was that the goat? Which one was that?
It was the owl. He got 2 damage.
The owl pecks 2 damage into the ogre, and
It's just 13 to hit.
give me a d6 for your damage. No, a 13 is not a hit. Give me a d6 for your damage, Mathen.
6 damage. Wait, no, it's Titus.
That is also a crit. You do 12 damage. You hit the ogre between the legs, and it goes as it blood squirts out its bottom, and it falls to the ground,
I'm gonna loot Vex.
dying. You loot Vex?
Yep.
Vex had nothing on him.
I'm gonna loot the first one that was talking.
You see a blue potion in one of his pouches on his waist, as well as 2 red stones, the color of blood.
I'm taking the stones.
I'll take the potion.
All right. Titus is bleeding out on the ground as you guys loot this corpse.
Sorry, I had priorities.
I want to go and is there anything I do to stabilize him?
Give me an intelligence check.
Alright, hang on.
Titus died. He's not dead.
I think that's it. Yeah.
That's a
okay.
pass. Yeah, no,
Right.
you bind his wounds with some cloth from the ogre hide. It probably isn't that safest cleanliness-wise, but
Dude, Titus is not clean at all. He hasn't bathed.
he stops bleeding out, but he's at -5.
Hey, were those gems? Were they gems or were they just rocks?
They were 2 stones that were the color of blood.
I'm gonna put Titus on Rufus, and I'm gonna start to lead Rufus back towards town.
All right, you guys start heading back towards town.
Guys. Let's see. We just killed 2 ogres.
Mm-hmm.
Legion. Do you want to keep heading
Yeah.
forward? Try to find the goblins.
I do speak goblin, so we can try talking to him.
I also speak goblin, so.
So we're splitting the party.
Terrible idea, but yes. Actually, no.
It should be fine because we're not off doing our own thing. We're just heading off to the town real quick to get
Well, the thing is,
Titus patched up.
we're 30 miles from the town.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
You're
well,
pretty far out.
Yeah, I'm gonna head
it's
back
fine.
to the dig
We'll
site.
regroup soon.
Okay. Okay, so they head back to town, and you guys, do you continue along the road? Do you go out to the
No.
plains? What do you do?
I'm gonna head back to the dig site.
You head back to the dig site?
Yeah, I'm also grabbing that keg of wine.
You grab a half-empty cask of wine. And, you go back to the dig site, and Boggin goes to town with Titus. You guys both make it there. One of you comes in contact, Boggin and Titus, with some peasants walking around with baskets of fruit as you go into town. Then you make it into town. What do you guys do?
Just looking for a medic.
Looking
Just
for a
yell
medic?
out, medic!
We have one of those.
There is one of the guards. He goes, "There's an old herbalist. She tends to the wounds of the fallen from time to time."
I got enough. Go see her.
All right, you go to see her. Do not remember what she charged last time. I think it was 2 silver per night, or was it a gold?
No, it was silver.
I thought it was silver. I believe it's 2 silver a night to heal him. If you want her to use potuses, I believe it's 4 silver.
And that speeds up.
I'll just
That
toss
speeds it up.
her a gold piece. Call it a day.
Toss her a gold piece?
Yep.
All right. You toss her a gold piece, and Titus, you are at -1 the next day. So you guys are by the dig site, Rotund, and
Correct.
maybe Matt.
Did the merchant? Did the merchant happen to stop since there was like he just saw all these orcs? Like, oh, these guys should probably use some alcohol.
If he did, he wasn't there when you came back to it.
Okay. How have they progressed?
They've been making progress. More of this structure is being dug up. Not much more. You guys were gone for a great portion of the day, so they got a lot of work done. It's looking more like a building now. You figure they'd be done in maybe 2 more days.
Okay.
Completely uncovering the
So
site.
50 more gold.
What time is it now?
It is around probably went 20 miles. Beginning of the day, you probably woke up at like 8. Let's call it 5:30.
Okay.
I thought it was 6 when we did the thing,
That was
right?
You
yesterday.
spent the night there.
Oh, maybe. I don't remember quite
Yes, you did.
100%.
You did spend the night there, 100%, because Rotund happened to pay 30 extra gold for them to work through the night. Which they did, and they all look pretty weary from this work, but it's definitely worth it for these gold pieces.
I'm gonna.
We should probably let them rest.
Yeah, I was about to say. I'm gonna tell them all to rest.
Okay.
And
They asked to be paid for their day's work today.
I can pay. I'll
You
pay
paid them
it.
for the overnight thing. You said you promised to pay them for the more work.
Yeah. All right. So Legion's paying.
They accept their 30 gold individually, and the 30 men go back into Fenhold for the night.
All right.
Alright, you guys
Fucking
all rest
small
up.
army.
You wake up the next day.
I do like the praying thing, right?
Yeah.
I pray
Yeah,
at
you can learn new
temple
spells.
at night.
Just message them to me or say them.
I'm staying here and I'm putting all my skeletons on guard, etc.
At the dig site,
I'm gonna relearn the heal. basically. I don't
the
know.
peasants eye you as you put these skeletons down in front of them.
Well, no, I didn't do it in front of them. I did it after they left.
Oh, after they left. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you put up in guard. Do you stay by the dig site? Rotund?
Yeah.
Okay. And Mathin, do you go back to town or no?
I stay by the dig site.
All right. You see, he has undead minions under his control at this point. How do you feel about that?
So far, I have not seen him use them for evil, so I don't like it, but
Okay.
he's not using them to steal. That makes sense.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Hi, Jessica.
Yeah. Hi, Jessica. Anyway, yeah, you awaken the next day. As I had previously said, Titus is at -1. You guys just spend the
wanna
day
go
thumping
see
around.
On Titus.
You go see Titus.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what do you do? He's got potuses all over his chest, where his ribs were hit, or sorry, his side where his ribs were hit.
Can I use my spell to get him above -1? Is
Cure
that
light
possible?
wounds? Yeah. Give me another D8. All right, Titus, you are healed for 6 and brought to 5. You awaken. You hear some snaps inside of you as you wake up. You hear, and you feel your bones remending where they were previously broken.
God damn, what happened? Last thing I remember, we were talking to some goddamn.
You got hit really hard with a club.
That motherfucker must have hit me real hard. Rufus okay? Where's Rufus?
Man, he's fucking pulverized, dude.
Rufus is outside the herbalist shop.
I'm gonna go outside and talk to Rufus.
All right, you go talk to Rufus. You see Titus petting his buffalo, having a conversation with it. Whoever's there.
I mean, I asked him how he's feeling.
I'll just be
He's
there,
like,
just
nothing
silently witness
broken.
this.
And nothing's hurting like majorly.
I mean, I feel like I got hit by an ogre.
Well, yeah, that's literally what happened.
All right. Eventually, while you're all chilling here, the Sir Goran that you saw before comes up to you and says, "Did you recover the Count's niece?"
He got hit by an ogre.
She got hit by an ogre?
No.
No, our teammate, our partner did. Titus.
So you
Buffalo
haven't
guy.
recovered the girl yet?
No.
Please hurry. My liege is very worried about his niece's safety.
Got a little sidetracked by one of our
Don't inform him of that.
party
in my
members,
opinion.
nearly dying.
He goes, "Well, just get it done."
Yes,
Sir,
sir.
right away, sir.
Okay. And,
Yeah, should we
he leaves you alone.
one?
What do you guys do?
Buggin and Titus, you two.
Yeah.
What?
We should go to the dig site, get Ratul. I'm sorry if I'm saying your name wrong. We should just go do this now.
He
before we get
pronounces it
distracted again.
Ratatouille.
Ratatouille.
He's a
Okay.
rotund, sir. We're rotund.
We should go get him, then go to the place and just get this over with.
I want to go to the temple and see if I can get the head priest there to heal me too.
I need those.
I can probably talk him into it. Let's
Make
go.
you, well,
I'm willing to pay him for
With
it.
the previous donation that you gave Mathin, he throws out a D8 to Titus and heals him for 6.
have the workers come back yet?
To work,
Well,
Yes.
you go round them up. Sure, yeah. Then go back to work if you want.
Okay.
They request another 30 gold for their day's labor.
I said at the end of the day you'll be getting it.
They start digging.
wait, who's the one paying the workers?
I will be this time.
I'll
We're
here, I'll
just kind of all paying for it as it happens.
take 10 gold from me. to help
Actually,
with that.
why don't you just cover it? Because we've all given 30 gold, so you give your 30 gold, and I'll cover it the next day because this is kind of my project.
These workers
Yeah,
are looking
sure.
real happy with all this gold they're making. They you've never seen more cheerful lot in your life, honestly.
Okay, so we go do the goblins now.
You go back to the place on the map where they said the ogres,
I'm not gonna go
the
alone.
goblins were.
Yeah, I'm not
So
gonna go
you
alone.
were just at that place, by the way, with the ogres.
Well, I thought you said that there were 3 goblins, so
Yeah, you were at the place where they said there were goblins.
yeah. So we're gonna go back.
Okay. So you start heading back, and nothing disturbs you. You make it there. It takes quite a bit of the day. It's about noon by the time you get there.
I have animated animal and large, by the way. So.
Okay. Mathin used your Cure Light Wounds for the day, I believe, on Titus, and you have one other spell.
I told you I made them both two instead of command.
Okay. Yeah, then use your first one. All right, you make it to the spot, and you see the ogre corpses rotting away. They smell quite nasty. The clubs are sitting on the ground. And you see the cask of ale by the fire that is smoldering and probably
Can
out
we,
in ash at this point.
Like, see if we can detect any signs of the goblins.
Do any of you have a tracking proficiency?
I mean, perception checks.
I might.
Oh
let me,
shit! I clicked on-
Tracking would be the proficiency you're going for to see for tracks.
Yeah, let me check.
You can do a perception check if you're just looking around you and looking for stuff, for signs of life.
I did not pass.
No, I'm hunting.
I don't.
There's
Can
nothing.
we see anything off about like the corpses? Can we like notice that they've like been touched at all, like investigated at all?
Uh,
Like roll like a perception for that?
Hold on, give me a sec. I'm getting a phone call.
Oh, how like all the background noise just disappears. I'm gonna go snag some food. I'll be back.
I think I'm gonna get something to eat too.
I'm pretty hungry as well. But I'm not getting.
All right, sorry. No, you don't see any signs that anything besides maybe animals have chewed on these guys. You see some of their flesh is missing. Maybe some wolves or who knows.
Powerful. I think Rotund and Math and both just like left to get food.
Oh, they left to get food?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, we can take a break. For sure.
Alright. I'm all cool.
So you're all around this corpse, inspecting it, right? When you hear a voice. I see you found my servants. And do you guys look around to see where this voice is coming from?
Yeah.
I do.
Alright, you see one of the trees has a mouth that has just animated on it, right? It's literally like a human mouth in every way, except it's on this tree. He goes, "So, it's a pleasure to meet you."
What?
Holy crap! There's a talking tree.
Why have you killed my ogres?
They were gonna eat Rufus.
They threatened us.
As they do. Would you be interested in taking their place?
As what?
Serving me. The tree
I don't want to see
smiles.
no ogres.
Who are you?
Your servants robbed people off the road. Interesting, they're serving you.
My name is Jar Viscous.
Okay.
Will you help me spread my influence throughout these lands?
I mean,
Can I stab my mace into, or my
I would
quarterstaff
wait a second.
into him?
You're gonna dab on him?
You stab your mace, your quarterstaff? What?
My quarter. Can I use my? Let me read this mace, or I might have. I think I might be proficient. I hit the mouth with my mace.
Okay.
Basically.
You hit the mouth with your mace. You just go and smack the mouth, and you see the tree. It kind of like caves in a little bit where your mace hit it, but the mouth kind of just moved back with the tree. He goes, "You fool! I am not the tree. You will rue this day you killed my servants, and every day after." And he speaks up. "Well, boys, feel free to kill these ones." And you see little yellow eyes start popping up on the horizon.
how many?
You're not sure. You'll have to wait till next session to find out.
Oh, sick.
All right, and that's it, guys.
Well, GG.
Mouth disappears, and we are done for the day. We'll do XP.